Go ahead. Sorry.
I didn't add these guys' turn. Oh wait, no,
Who?
they go on. Yeah,
The
okay.
two in
So
the
the pirate
center.
crew goes on the pirate captain's turn, and the
Mm-hmm.
ship crew goes on the Steel Dreams captain's turn.
And the guy in front of me goes on his own turn.
Yes, he's a named enemy. So,
God damn it.
so what just happened at the last for people that had left early or fell asleep or whatever? Uh, you guys were doing really well. Then Edol burst into after the captain, met some big beefy guy in full plate armor
And I'm
uh,
saying, fuck this and gonna leave.
with a large halberd. And then two drow elves, twins looks like, burst from the doors from the north and are heading towards the bridge.
They realized they couldn't do shit to me because I was up in the air.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, but we're starting off on Boltar's turn.
All
Let me
right.
guess. Let me guess. Eldritch Blast.
Oh, and you weren't here for it, but this I used one of your spell slots. You charmed this archer in the bottom left down here.
And he
So
is not fighting.
they are currently a non-combatant. They just don't
All
want
right.
anything to do with anything.
They're just like, yeah, I'm gonna sit this out.
He's best friends with everyone now and doesn't want to fight anyone.
And it completely disregards the fact that they're murdering each other.
Yes.
All right.
We should take this ship for ourselves.
Let me use my signature spell. Hold
Yeah,
on. Who should I shoot?
When do you get like modifiers to your Eldritch Blast?
Um, Next level.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot um this left one, middle.
this guy here. Ping.
I didn't see your ping. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
that
guy
one.
here. Yeah, sure.
The one I'm pinging?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Roll that attack. That does not hit.
Yeah.
You got a nat
Yeah,
one.
so you
The rocket
stand
of the
back
ship
up,
is.
back up from prone from the ship getting rocked by the ramming of the pulling on the chains by the captain of the Steel Dream, and fire off an Eldritch Blast at this guy, but it goes wide. You're still not stable. Would you like to try again?
Boom, chakalaka.
Revolver?
Revolver.
He's mute.
He's muted.
Okay.
Did you mute yourself by accident, Revolver?
I think he muted himself on purpose.
That could stealth mode for him or something.
Yeah, I think he's not supposed to be awake or something.
Well, if he's doing, I'm assuming he's going to probably do another Eldritch Blast.
It's like what, 2 o'clock in the morning on this Monday something for him?
Something like that, yeah.
What time is it for you, Scully?
8 in the morning. So,
If you want me to do my game slightly later, so you don't have to wake up as early, I'm okay with that.
fine. I'm usually getting up around this time anyway.
I'm saying because mine starts at 7 your time usually.
Point still stands. I'm alright with it.
Early morning D&D to turn your brain on.
Yeah, exactly. I do early morning stuff like that.
Well,
I've done it before. I will continue to do it.
I'll take control of Boltar until Revolver gets back, if he gets back.
Then he also just disconnected, so.
Okay.
Not from Discord, but from Roll20.
Might
That
crash
misses,
ladder.
most likely.
Both miss. Okay.
Boom, boom. Nothing hits.
Damn.
Monkeys.
On to Monkey's turn. Desmond.
Where is Desmond?
At the top.
Desmond.
Oh, I was just scrolled down. You were just barely off screen.
Yeah, so
So
you
I'm
got
gonna
a
walk up to the thing.
prone Kenku there with the
Yep.
crossbow.
Now, this one.
Yep, that'll do it. So you bring your rod down on this Kenku's back that's laying there. And whack right in the spine. Squawking on the ground.
I have a question, Admiral.
That does not. Prone. That does hit.
The door I went through, does it open outwards or inwards?
It opens inwards. Or, well, on screen it opens outwards. I'll say outwards.
Okay.
Yeah, you beat the shit out of this Kenku. They're not having a good time. But they're still breathing. And they're looking pretty pissed off.
Surrender? Or no?
This one's not surrendering.
Aw.
I was assuming. I was wondering if are you asking them if they're surrendering?
Oh,
Yes.
if you're asking, roll a persuasion check or an intimidation, whichever.
Which you prefer?
Well, I have a check mark and a 4 with persuasion, so something.
Let me see. Tested. No, they seem to really just want to follow their orders, and they're squawking at you and they orders, stuff like that.
Order in the court.
Look, I'm gonna use flurry of blows things.
Polly
and
want a
then-
cracker?
That will very much
I
hit.
feel bad for this.
It's dead.
This Kenku. This Kenku is fucked.
Oh, it died.
Are you going for the kill or are you knocking them out? Because that unarmed you can choose easily.
I'm gonna knock him out.
Okay.
Any non-magical bludgeoning damage you can choose.
But wouldn't it be magical? Isn't that what martial arts do? Something?
No, magical means like if as long as it doesn't have any
Spell.
extra damage effects on it.
Oh.
Like if you used your searing rod with the fire damage, you couldn't, because the fire damage would kill them.
Okay.
But if you just use if it's just bludgeoning, it doesn't matter.
You already moved once from up
Yeah, it's
here.
That's 25 feet, so I have
25.
another 25, but I can't reach that. So things.
Yeah, not quite.
Okay,
Hmm.
whatever. And I'm gonna still move closer or something.
I'm regretting my choice to go in there, so I'm gonna
Yeah, there.
leave the guy.
Get here.
Let's see. Okay. Mr. Gibbs, you're on the Steel Dream. You got your choice of cannons. After the last, the captain has managed to bring the broadside cannon in line, so every weapon is available to you.
And as long and the only thing he said is not to sink the ship.
Yeah, don't sink the ship.
Well, cause the ship to fall out of the sky. I don't know
Yeah.
what that would be called. Not really sinking. It's
Scuttle it.
plummeting. Don't plummet the ship.
Yeah, destroy.
Yeah, scuttle would probably be the best term.
And you're firing from
Scully.
this direction now.
By the way, Scully, it's your turn.
Lovely. Considering I'm not being.
Would the cannonball go through a person?
Yes.
Yes.
So could he line up the cannon so it fires through the two twins?
No.
Oh.
Nowhere near. That cannon can't move.
And where would the lightning be at? Coming in from? Over here?
Up this way.
Okay.
This way, isn't it? This little dot here.
So with the Scorching Ray, you can hit pretty much anybody. With the cannon, I'm gonna say you have a range like that.
Mm.
And then the lightning will come from.
The little black dot at the top, yeah?
No, not anymore. You're repositioned.
Ah.
So the captain on his turn pulled the ship around to be broadside against the left side of the ship. So you're lined
Ah,
up. He
that's why all the arrows
drifted
are-
the whole
yep.
ship around. Yeah.
Just be careful if you shoot through the side of the ship,
So
because
the
you may hit
lightning
me.
Is gonna
Don't worry
be-
about it.
originating from this point here now.
Gotcha,
I would
gotcha.
say.
Alright. In that case, switch over to Scorching Ray.
'Kay.
Try and hit maybe this one here to
Okay,
start
roll-
with.
Roll me 3d20 with I think it was a +3 on it each.
Yeah.
That was my standard bonus for the weapon. It's a well-made weapon.
Boom, boom, boom.
Uh,
20, 12, and 13.
13.
which one were you aiming for?
The one closest to the left side in the middle.
Okay, one of those hits, and I believe what was Scorching Ray's damage. I need to have this out when I start. I always forget to do that.
Let me just scroll up and I can tell you. It was
2d6.
2d6. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. D6.
Ooh. Well, damage is damage.
Not good.
It's a little singed.
Yeah, this elf turns.
They're
to
no
look at
longer-
Trevor. He goes, "Ah, you bitch!"
You can distinguish between them more easily now because one has some
Yeah,
slightly
one's
burnt
burnt.
hair.
Anything else you want to do? You got any bonus actions or movement you want to make?
Nah. No, it's that I can do. I think I might abandon it because I'm not getting as much, I guess, combat usage.
You do have
Start
a
with the
rifle.
Mm.
Yeah, you could always go onto there's an upper deck section that's hanging from the balloon.
Yeah.
That has an open area that you can climb on.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably just get up on high and start raining down hellfire rather than.
You're within
cannons.
range of bows and rifles from here, so
Yeah.
so we can say you're up on the top deck now, and that you should
Mhm.
have enough movement to do that. There's a couple hatches
Nice.
around. Next would be Scaly's turn. You have an orc in front of you. Boltar.
He's wrapped up. The orc was wrapped up by the tentacle.
Oh right, yeah. You had that guy
So,
wrapped up. And he had
Scaly, you
broken
could
out.
toss him off the boat if you wanted.
Is Mick in here?
What would I have to roll if I wanted to toss him off?
I would say you can either use Dex or Strength, and he'll make a Strength check to try to grab something and not be thrown.
We are thousands of feet in the air.
It would be a
Definitely.
long way down.
Yeah,
At
that's not. He could technically survive that. You guys are cloud layer.
You were
Oh,
saying?
Technically survive, but I don't think he could survive the water afterwards.
It's not an issue for you anymore. It's an issue for
I
him.
remember he was shit talking.
Yeah. Yeah,
So, you want to shit talk, huh?
Yeah, what are you doing this weird ass time? Wow!
I feel
Later,
like even if he survives the fall, I don't think he'll survive being in the ocean without anything to be with.
All right. That was an action.
I feel like we just hear a
that's okay.
scream that just
Yeah, just
seems to
goes,
go
"Ah!"
on and slowly
on.
fade away.
So what's up next, Micken?
Hold on.
By the way, I hate when they do that in movies because it breaks the fucking
Immersion.
immersion so
Yeah.
bad.
Anything else you want to do?
I'm thinking.
That
I
counts as
didn't
your
move.
action.
The technically. I think that was an action.
I mean, an action.
You still have an extra attack, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, you could go for the guy behind you.
He's got that fighter extra attack by now.
Let's see. How far is this guy behind me?
He's. It's literally like 5 feet up and then around the stairs. Yeah. So
Okay.
You can get to him pretty easily. Yeah, he's been
So you
throwing
like
this
throw daggers.
magical. Yeah. You, fuck you. There's my friend.
You want to join him? That's what I would say.
I'll make you join him.
Oh yeah, I'm hasted. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm
have my
trying to
wings
think.
out.
What would be fun for this guy? Just stand there for a second and smile,
Okay.
and then I'll slice at him with the sword.
Oh yeah, the sword, the good sword, the fun sword. Roll that, damn it. Roll
How
that
do I find
attack,
it?
not the damage yet. That will hit. You guys are rolling really good today. 6
And then, as a bonus action, while I'm still smiling, keep in mind I'm a lizard man.
yeah. You slash at him with his sword and he's like, ah, and then he opens his eyes back up just to see your gaping maw in front of him chomping down on his shoulder.
Or trying to. It's an attack.
Yep. That'll hit, yeah.
Chomp.
Yeah, you bite right into this guy's neck and rip his throat out. And he just falls to the
Decapitation.
ground, just going.
Blech. Tastes like salt water.
Oop, that did not mean to click that. Sorry.
No, wait. I spit it back down and I'm like, too salty. And then also, as a bonus effect, the Hungry Jaws. Where's it? It gives me a temporary hit points. And as Constitution, so I did technically 3 temporary hit points.
Wouldn't you have to swallow it though? You said you threw it out. Threw it up.
No, it
Weird.
doesn't say I have to eat a piece. I just take a bite.
It's fine. He gets the health, yeah.
I don't know why I had 2 of them in here from something, but now I'm back at 3 temporary hit points.
Okay. Unless you wanted to move anywhere, that's action, bonus action.
So,
Well,
Admiral, I have a
Can I
quick
use the rest of
question.
my action to take that dagger from his corpse?
Picking up a weapon is a free action,
Mhm.
yeah. Unless you're doing
Yeah.
unless it's like overly heavy or complicated. Yeah, sure.
I'm
You
taking
have
the
a
daggers.
fancy looking dagger in a little sheath.
Admiral, I have a quick question.
Yes.
So the firebolt spell, normally when you reach level 5, it upgrades to 2d10 instead of 1d10.
That's another thing you can find someone to ask about.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask if it's still 1d10.
Because that's based on personal
Yeah,
experience.
I just wanted to check.
Like a wizard's personal experience.
Mhm.
You just got this thing. So
I know. I just wanted to make sure.
let's see. Okay, it's the captain's turn. The captain, he's going to open the window next to the hatch there. Now he's closer and he says, I'm going to get the boys to start working on, you guys are doing well. I'm going to get the boys to start working on detaching these grappling hooks. Shout out if you need any, us to move around to the other side or anything.
Oh, I thought you meant the enemy captain, not our captain. That's
Yeah, no,
confused
you're
for a
captain.
second.
Captain,
Ahoy, Captain!
what's his face?
Captain Lizard Dude.
I always forget his
He's a
name.
kobold, wasn't he?
Gob Yaki.
He's still a lizard.
Yeah, he's a sea
Kobolds are a type of lizard person.
Yeah.
They're just a small version of you.
And so that's his turn, and they're gonna make a check to see if they can with advantage because there's a bunch of them doing it. Ew. All right, so you see all the crew of the Steel Dream all rush over through the windows to the grappling hooks, and they start beating on it with crowbars and hammers and stuff, and they're wiggling, but they can't get it out yet.
That's fine. I want to take the ship, so.
Next is the captain's turn. These crew. Let's see. This guy is going to come up here, and these guys both are dual wielding scimitars, so they're going to make their dual slash attacks. 2d20, 17 and a 15.
Yes,
They both hit.
I think.
What's your AC?
15.
15. Yes, then they both hit.
Okay.
9 points of damage as he slashes across your chest with two swords, growling at you.
Rude.
Yeah, he can't get to you.
He can get into the. He can go after me.
He's not
Technically.
gonna go after you. He is going to look around. He is blocked by this fire still, this ice fire. Or
Yeah.
whatever. So he's gonna run at you and do
So-
the same thing with his two swords. It's gonna be a 116 and a 12, so one of those hits. And that's 5 damage. As another sword comes down on you, but you have the wits to dodge out of the way of the fourth sword. So you got two identical, nearly identical. One of them singed. Dark elves, drow, swiping 4 swords at you. It's gonna be a difficult fight. Looks like.
Eh.
And then who's left up here? He's charmed. Kenki
There's
is
nobody left on deck.
Conscious, yes, on deck. Nobody left. Okay, this orc is gonna rush out here as well as this orc. 2 more orcs. They're not actually identical. One of them-
Disengage works on any so if I disengage, I can go past them, right?
Action disengage, yes.
Okay.
You won't take opportunity attacks for your turn.
I just
guy's
wanna make
going
sure.
To...
Wait, one of them disappeared. Okay.
Yeah, he's so he.
Where the fuck you going?
Oh wait, no,
Chicken.
that goes down.
Chicken. Buck, 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 buck.
To make it right up to Boltar. Okay. So he's going to come out the front door here, leap over this railing, and come back up here and attack Boltar.
Chicken shit.
uh,
You hear Edel calling him a chicken
And-
as he's running.
absolutely whiffs on an attack on Boltar. They both have big maces, looks like. And this guy is going to come up and surround you, and he gets advantage because he's.
It's
flanking.
okay.
Nat 20.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I'm okay.
18 points of damage.
That's not bad.
Okay.
I'll be fine. That minus that would be 42 minus 8, which would be 34.
And now this guy's gonna come out.
Okay.
You see a guy with a
Chicken
staff.
shits.
I need to pull up the spell.
Y'all are all chickens. You can't do shit.
Yeah, so an orc you're focusing on this guy, and suddenly a mace. That's how you get the nat 20. A mace just cracks down on your shoulder really hard. It might be dislocated.
That hurt, but I thought you could do better than that. Is that all you got? I'm talking shit. I'm immediately gonna run out of there on my turn.
Well, maybe.
I will be fine. I'm hasted, remember? Let me look up the actual effect of haste, because I don't remember.
It's not freedom of movement. You're thinking of freedom of movement.
No, I can disengage, and there's a lot of...
Yeah, you have 2 actions, so you can disengage and use another action. And you get your bonus action, but I remember what it was called. There we go.
Oh, it also gives you a +2 bonus to AC. Oh wait, no, that's not. No, that's the haste spell. So what would it be called then? Potion of
Uh,
speed. No. Oh yeah, it just gives you haste for 1 minute, which is a spell. Gives you a +2 bonus to AC. It wouldn't have mattered either way. I just wanted to check something. 'Cause I knew
Okay.
it did something.
Okay, can you make a dex saving throw for me, please? As suddenly, out of the wall next to you,
I get advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. A
Fuck yeah.
vine whips out towards you. A vine that just came from nowhere.
Can't do shit.
Yeah, but you duck right out of the way with your speed, and it is now your turn.
First, flip them both off and disengage.
Okay.
Fuck you. I'm out. I'm gonna go at this door. I'm gonna close it, and I have a question. How is the door? Like, is there? Can I put the movable rod against the door and click it?
Sure. That'll be. I'll say that's your bonus action.
Okay. The doors clicked. Let me see how much movement was that real quick. 20 feet. I have a total of 80 if I'm on the ground, 120 if I'm flying. How much would I have left if I decide to fly the rest of the way over here?
Why? You can make it.
Well, I can make it either way. That's only 30 feet. Never mind. I'm actually going to go right here. Give this guy a big stab in the back with a sun sword.
Total. Sure. Roll an attack. That does not hit. Well, no, you're flanking, but it still doesn't hit.
Yeah, so. Motherfucker. Lee, don't open that door. There's some fucking bad people down there. You see him bleeding from the shoulder, and it looks... his armor is dented.
There.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Next is the guy you just left behind. You see very suddenly the door bang really hard against the movable rod, and the blade of a halberd just sticks through. Let me see.
I was assuming he was just going to try to charge through the door, and it was about chest... I put it about chest high, so...
Do you still have the card for the immovable rod?
No. Why?
There's just a check you can make to get past it.
Isn't
Oh,
it DC
for-
30?
It's DC 30 strength check. It holds up to 8,000 pounds.
And that's a check, not an attack, so not even a nat 20 could do it. He's banging on this door, banging.
He can break the door, though.
Screaming at
He
you.
can break the door.
Don't help them.
It's a wooden door, so wood has... Let me look up...
Yeah, he's gonna start working on breaking that door. But he's rolling really shit. So, yeah, he's
It's gonna take a while.
hacking at the wood, and you hear the shouting.
I'm looking at what the AC is, because there's object AC. Wood is 15
Yeah.
AC.
15? Okay.
17 for stone, iron steel 19, mithril 21, and adamantine 23.
Anyway, it's Boltar's turn again. Is he still? Yeah, he's
I'm
still.
as strong as wood. Interesting.
Let's see. He's got.
Oh, you are strong because you dodged. Oh fuck! I had a so I had one more action. No, I don't have an action. I used my bonus action to do that. Never mind. I didn't have anything. You're right. You're good. I should have healed. You all good?
Oh yeah, I'm looking at his spell list. He's got some interesting spells that he never uses.
I feel like he doesn't know his spells.
Possibly. 2 Eldritch Blasts, both hit.
Who's he
Um,
blasting?
Oh wait, no. Ranged spell in melee range. So
You can
only
have him
one
back
of
up
those
and
hits.
take an opportunity attack.
I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to.
Well, one of them would hit.
I don't want a player getting. I don't want to get a player killed when they're not here. So I don't take risks.
One of those would hit at least.
Yeah, one of them hits 5 damage. Yeah. So you see Boltar wildly
Mhm.
flailing and just spraying off Eldritch Blast at this guy's point blank, and one of them hits him right in the chin. And he's like, oh.
Lost a few teeth.
And then Desmond. We got 2.
One of them is being flanked, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna target this guy.
Okay.
not the one being flanked.
No, because like it's like Scully ends up like shooting something across them. Something can he do?
Oh
that?
yeah, I forgot. You're right. Scully is up able to shoot them now with a rifle. So
Yeah. It's fine.
Aw.
Yeah, no, if you're not.
should
if you're
attack the
feeling
one
right.
that was being flanked.
That
one
will
hits.
hit. Definitely hits.
Bonk.
It's a whoosh whack. Two quick strikes. One of them hits.
And another flurry of blows for something.
Right in the jaw.
Aw.
Yeah, that
Boom,
misses.
boom, 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 boom. Yeah,
That hits. That
poor
very, very
guy.
much hits.
poor guy. Poor guy. That's 14 more damage. How's he looking?
He's looking like 31 minus 14. I'll just put that out there.
Is that including the 9 he took a second ago before that?
Oh yes.
Poor guy.
Yeah, you just punch this guy right in the gut, and he doubles over. That was a big hit. He's coughing and sputtering on the ground. In fact, I will say you've knocked him prone with that.
Oh no.
But yeah, anything else? Any movement? Anything?
Don't think so.
Shout any insults?
No.
Mr. Gibbs on the deck of the Steel Dream.
Gib.
Scully,
Yep.
it's your
Sorry.
turn.
Lovely. All right. Could remount the cannons, but yeah, I got gun and bows.
You got gun.
I have gun. Better be God.
The power of gun.
I have the power of gun and anime on my side.
Double check. No, I swapped it out for something else. Damn. Oops. Right. Bingo.
Bingo,
Never
bango,
mind.
bongo.
It's all other creatures. Whoops. Anyway. Screw it. I'll just start shooting at these two.
Okay.
Is this guy prone or?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
No.
prone,
Oh.
so you'll have disadvantage on him from range.
But the other guy isn't.
Yeah, the other guy isn't, so might just deal with him.
Hmm.
Or. Then again, we got this one over here who might be causing trouble. No, is that the one who's sitting out? I thought-
That's
Oh
the
yeah, that
friendly.
guy is sitting out of the fight.
Yeah, bottom left, sitting out.
The guy on the stairs is active.
Alright. Yeah, no, we'll go with this one. Go on, let's see. So, attack. Yeah. We'll do 2 attacks on that dude. Or, bonus action, where is it? Thing. What the hell is it? Oh yeah. We'll cast this one as well.
Ooh.
Ew.
And
should be-
remember, you can also, with the rifle, you fire twice
You can
Hmm.
if you want.
if you want.
But
Sure, but we'll burn through bullets like it's going out of style.
I'll say you can't do your like ensnaring and stuff without actual arrows.
The bonus, the magic needs arrows rather than
Yes.
bullets.
Because it uses the wood as a material to grow vines and whatnot.
Easy enough.
Unless you find a wizard that's willing to make you some fancy bullets.
DC 11 strength save. I didn't
And
realize there was a strength
was,
save.
That was this drow.
Wooden bullets.
Yes. Yeah, the one in getting ensnared.
Ooh,
I did not realize it was a
he
strength
fails.
save.
Oh, nice.
I mean, this one.
Cool. He's getting 2 whacks.
Yeah.
Not this one.
That one will hit.
Oh.
That one.
Will that one
a
hit?
30. How do you have a plus 12?
He's a ranger. Rangers are really fucking good.
Ranger and
If you build
fighter,
them
and
right. If you build them right,
Boy.
Rangers can be overpowered
Oh.
if you combo it with multi-classing.
God, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to start throwing dragons at you.
No,
You
they're
did.
very niche. He also got a nat 20.
I know, but still a plus 12.
He's using a
Oh.
+2 longbow
Oh no, it's
too,
first
so
turn. Never mind.
It's a
Dang.
+10 plus the +2. So
Yeah, roll all that damage for
I
me.
think
all
the
that
guy's
damage.
dead. I
Those
think
guys
you
take
just
You
put
blew
a
his
hole
arm off,
through them.
blow his
I don't
head
think
off.
it matters if they got ensnared. I think you just ensnared a corpse.
Next time you hit a creature with the weapon, failed that, so he's restrained by magical vines.
You rolled 2 successful attacks. Or you had Did you have advantage on him?
I don't believe so.
Then
No.
oh yeah, then there's the second damage.
There's a second. Yeah, I was just double checking.
Yeah,
with that
so
one.
like Mac just said, you've ensnared a corpse.
Edel glances over his shoulder and is just like, "Good God!"
Yeah, so you guys are fighting this, and suddenly an arrow comes out and slams
Was it
into
an
this guy's
arrow or the
gut.
rifle?
Well,
For
the arrow.
for the ensnaring, yeah, slams in this guy's gut like Boromir style, huge black arrow, and he just gets pinned to the deck here, and he's just grasping it like, and like vines are going out and holding him down, and as he's opening his mouth, gasping, a second arrow just straight into the mouth. Just dead on.
I'm
the
gonna look at the other guy and say, "You want to surrender?" They're twins.
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Fear me, I could do that twice. Oh shit! I can do that twice.
um, yeah, this
Oh,
guy
shit.
immediately drops his sword, and he's still coughing. He's like, "Oh, brother, you killed him. I surrender. Don't kill me." And he just lays on the ground, stunned still from getting punched in the gut and watching his brother die horribly in front of him.
I don't know if it would be more of a mercy to have him die or to let him live.
Why? What?
Because that's gotta be fucking. His mind is gonna be fucked.
He's gonna
Uh,
look over his
He's
shoulder
He's gonna
Yeah,
have
for being a pirate.
PTSD.
to make sure that there's nothing like that coming for him.
All right. I'm going after this one.
Yep.
Hi.
What are we doing today?
Committing atrocities against pirates.
And this guy sees you. Oh, you want some tea like your little fancy friend in his red coat?
I said to him, look behind you for a split second. And I point at the one that just got sniped.
Yeah, you just should have learned to dodge better. I've just been telling him he doesn't move fast enough. Ha!
And also, did you not just see me take the bite out of the one behind me? Do
No.
you really want to put up with this?
Well, you can only do that once per day. So
You can only bite
Yes.
people once per day.
he
No,
doesn't
it's
say. He
still one of
doesn't
my
say that.
attack options, and I'm grinning when I say that.
Yeah, you can only take health once per day. But
I just
no,
don't
he
bite
doesn't
if I don't
see.
want to.
Well, hold on. Let me.
I
No,
feel
he
like he should be able to bite as many times as he wants, but he only gets health. from
No, it's an attack
Health
you
is
can do.
one-time ability,
yeah,
but
yeah.
a bite
Yeah.
is multiple abilities.
Yeah, no, he doesn't seem daunted by this. Either he's an idiot, or he's incredibly brave, or he's
Or both.
stronger than he looks.
He
Something.
has the idiot bravery.
Yeah. He's still looking for a fight.
All right.
Feel like
Well,
only
he
one
asked
person
for
I've
it.
encountered has has a good reason for being brave, and that is the guy that I locked down there.
Oh, whiff with the first one. He ducks down under the way of the hammer. He's like, ha ha!
That was a side swipe. He turns gravity down.
Ooh.
Boom.
Yeah, so he
Oh,
dodges
you're gonna
first.
do you're doing
Yes.
gravity hammer. You're gonna actually use the slam ability on that
Yes,
one.
right as I said that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you
I
bring
did.
this hammer back down and in a sweeping arc right onto his head, and the whole ship shakes, like tilts slightly to the right.
Don't
Immense weight.
cause us to fall out of the sky.
Sorry. Let's
yeah,
see that
roll.
damage. Wow, that was shit. Wait.
Sure, it rolled right.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
also
it
get
did.
the radiant damage.
Oh yeah.
No, it didn't do right because I rolled that wrong.
Okay.
I did the two-handed, which is 2d10. So,
So
technically,
that's
I
one
have a third hand.
d10. So roll another d10.
That's better. Then the
Well,
radiant.
that would be a 6 because it only gets 1 plus 2. So that would be 6 plus
No.
3, 9.
You only get the
Okay,
plus 2
it-
once, yeah. It
Yeah.
would be 2d10 plus 2 instead of 1d10 plus 2.
So you get 6 plus the 3, so 9 damage from that.
Plus then now the radiant damage as well.
That's
Mhm.
what I was trying to say. Wait. 2d10 of damage.
2d10 plus 2
Yeah. So
with the radiant of
the
1d6.
plus the plus 2.
I rolled a second damage just I screwed up the first one.
Yes. And the first one is 1d10 plus 2. The
Yes.
second one is another 1d10 plus 2. So you remove the plus 2 from one of those.
You only get plus 2
I
once,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see what you're saying now. And then the radiant, which is 1d6.
Yep.
So that puts it at 11.
11 damage.
11. Not great, but the stunning effect of shaking the entire ship, bringing this hammer down on this guy's head. Who knows what effect that might have.
I really hope the ship doesn't plummet. That's going to be very bad.
And this guy is not looking healthy currently. He's looking a
Okay, that
bit
was two
dazed.
He's
attacks.
probably
What do I-
regretting his choices.
Hold on, I'm seeing something. I still got bonus action left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see why I did that to the counts as a bonus action that I didn't cast.
Can you cast what is it called? The
Oop,
holy
doesn't
yeah, that
That was an accident.
No.
it'd be
Yeah.
disadvantaged too because you're at
Well,
melee
that
range.
one's
Let
a-
me
that-
repeat.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one's
It
an
was a
accident.
misclick.
Okay,
He
God.
knows that.
sorry. Can you? What is
Okay.
the sacred flame?
Mac.
Is that a thing or?
Spiritual weapon.
I'm summoning one and I'm not having it attack him.
Oh yeah, bonus action. Look at that.
Oh, that is a bonus action. That's awesome. You really need to add a spiritual weapon token.
Yeah, I keep forgetting it. Let's.
Yeah, I'll send you one that you can add later.
I had
And-
one. I had one a while ago for a fight we did when you first got it, but I don't know where it is. Spell save DC, so that's a save.
Alright. And now I'm not attack with it.
Why does it have a spell save DC if it's a attack based? That's weird.
Well, I don't know. That's weird.
There you go. That'll work for you.
Will it?
Okay, I just. Oh, I know why. But they rolled at the top there, the damage. Or trying to hit. Does that count or no?
Oh yeah, when you clicked it, yeah, that would be a spiritual weapon.
Yeah,
roll.
no, that hits. That hits. Roll,
Yeah.
roll the.
So that's 21. So what?
Right now it's asking me what level am I casting at. I just.
Whatever.
Three?
What level? Are you sure? 1d8 for every 2 slots levels above second, so level 3 wouldn't do.
Okay, I'll just do level 2.
Yeah.
That little glowing blue orb is your spiritual weapon for right
Mhm.
now.
Alright. Submit.
Actually, I might make it a bigger one.
It worked. Did 7.
Yep, it did 7 more damage.
Awesome.
I thought I
Um,
saw something else in here. Let me read over it.
So yeah,
Oh, never
what's your spiritual weapon look like?
Well, right now I'll just go with scimitar.
Okay, so a glowing
Or
floating,
hammer.
a glowing
says-
floating
it says
copy or
force.
hammer. What'd you say?
Yeah. It says force, so I'll just do the hammer. It says blunt force trauma.
Yeah, so a glowing version of a hammer appears and just copies your attack again. Not as much damage, but still, like this guy is not having a good time.
He is regretting his choice to get up this morning.
It's the crew's
His choice to talk to
turn.
shit.
Your crew's turn. They still can't get those grappling hooks out. Next up is the pirate crew's turn. This guy. I'll
Good
start
thing
off
is
with
most
this
of them
guy
are
right
trapped
here.
under the thing.
He looks like he's gone into a rage.
Oh,
Um,
the bazooka.
And his friend Blodex had the mace. He has 2 axes in his hands, so he's going
Hack
to
and slash. Hack and slash.
16 and a 12.
Silly.
Yep.
No, Micken.
I mean, that's silly. Micken.
Oh, I didn't realize the one in front of me
Jelly.
was the attacker. I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about a different one.
No, this guy right in front of you. Yeah, that's why he's not giving up. He's fully enraged. His
Alright,
eyes.
He is a
roll.
barbarian.
Shot. He's screaming. Foam's coming
What
from
did
his
he
mouth.
roll?
Oh, 16 and a 12.
Okay, the 16 hits, the 12 missed.
Take 10 damage.
Damn. Well, there goes that bonus.
He's got that rage bonus damage. Yeah, and he just starts screaming and hacking at you with these axes. They're not even like combat axes; they're just wood hatchets that look rusted with old blood. Next
Monkey.
up, looks like these guys are gonna. Looks like
The
more
prone
than one
guy.
guy's
Oh,
coming at
each surrender.
This guy's gonna.
They're trying to break down. They might go the other way.
What other way?
The way these two came from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're all connected?
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
So get ready, just in case.
Ooh. So yeah, you see. I should have moved him up. The guy in plate armor, you can fully see him through the door now. His huge chunks are coming off of it. And he's like, "What the fuck is this rod thing?" And the it looks like a dwarf with a long staff, taller than him. glowing
It's
on
a
the
pull, not a push.
end. God damn it! The dwarf says, an immovable rod. And let's see if he cannot reach it. Says, I can't quite reach the deactivation mechanism. Please continue damaging the wood. Oh wait, no, it wasn't his turn yet. So that's what's gonna happen on his turn. It's
I will let him take that before me,
Okay, sure.
so I can go up and just. Is he on the other side of the door? Right.
Yep.
Can I try to stab him?
I'll say disadvantage.
Or wouldn't it just be 3/4 cover? Whatever that is. I don't remember what the rule for that is.
Isn't that a +5 to AC?
I will take it.
Okay. Statistically, a disadvantage would be a better shot, but okay.
I would
roll an
rather
attack.
take that.
So without, even with either one, you wouldn't hit.
Holy shit, he has high AC. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire with my second action.
Okay.
20-foot cube. Pretty much this whole area back here.
Oh, I didn't know you get advantage for attacking shit in there. That's nice. Sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
I will.
I forgot I had Fairy Fire, so I remembered red as I could.
The 20
They need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I'll say you can fill that whole area back there.
Mhm.
Like that. That's a 20-foot cube right there.
EK fire.
Dex save.
DC 14.
They both fail.
Now they're glowing orange.
Yeah. You hear them going, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" And it's some sort of strange enchantment. Makes
It's
us
gonna kill you.
more visible.
No, it's gonna kill you.
I wouldn't believe him, my friend.
Well, fuck
Very-
you.
That's
I'm
very
gonna
smart.
back away again.
Okay.
They get an opportunity attack though.
Yeah, sure.
But
Yeah,
since
hack
I
it.
had to,
Sure.
since I had to go against +5, they have to go against +5.
Sure.
True.
Does a 2 + 4 hit?
No.
2, 4. So you got hit by a 2x4.
Yeah.
Calm.
So let me see. I want to just check how much movement I have left.
Yeah.
From there to
To
there,
20.
there too. I could peek in there then.
Probably
I'm
a
gonna
good
look
idea.
through this door and see, peek my head in and see what's in there.
Okay. You'll be able to see it on the middle ship model.
What is that?
A bed.
Oh, it's a carpet on the floor.
I didn't know what the hell it was.
You can kind of see that there. About that much. I wish
Is
I
there
had
anybody in there?
I wish I had a cone reveal tool for the Fog of War.
Oh, there is a one where you can click and do like where you click and then draw a shape
Hmm.
Yeah. with lines.
Oh, polygon reveal.
You have to hide the whole damn thing first, and then
Ah, look at that. That's nice.
yeah.
Too late
so-
now. But yeah, that's what you see. You don't see anybody in there currently.
Anybody in here?
Really?
Mm. No response.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Okay.
Guy has taken his turn already, so
Yeah, he already took his turn, so it's back to Boltar. What is Boltar doing? Boltar's gonna Eldritch Blast. Double Eldritch Blast again. Bonkity bonk. Two
Fail and a
misses.
fail.
Next turn. Desmond. Why can't you all have turns like Boltar? That was nice and fast.
my turn was relatively fast.
Remember, Monkey, that guy surrendered.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here. I have to step out of the way so Monkey can get past.
Don't need to. I have the halfling nimbleness or something.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot.
he's a small creature.
Yeah, you can go. I'm gonna tell Monkey. It's clear. I don't see anybody in there.
How much does the greater health potion do again?
I keep forgetting to fucking heal. I didn't even use my bonus action that time. Can I heal?
Way too late at this point.
Damn it. The greater health potion. I have no clue what it does.
Potion of Greater Healing. Yeah, I think it's 44 plus 4. Yes, 44 plus 4.
I'm gonna drink one, I guess.
Okay, roll those dice for me.
What is your health, by the way, Monkey?
It's your total.
No, I meant like what you had at the moment
Uh,
before you drank it.
I'm currently at 64 out of 83.
Good God, you're tough.
Yeah, monks are tough. Can if you build them right.
You were at a higher health than my max. My max is 52.
So I get
Anyway.
14 with it?
44 plus 4, yes, so 14. There you go.
Okay, and then I enter the thing, whatever.
You come in here, okay. And then I will drag you bonk over there. You can see pretty much everything in here. It's all the beds are blocked by low walls. It's not a full wall in there. Yeah, you don't immediately see anybody.
So it's 15. So I can still walk there and it'll be fine. Did I see anything else? Or is it just
Nope.
it's really it? What?
Looks like
Are there any
whoever was in
doors
here
on that side of the wall?
washed out to fight you already. What'd you say? There's two entrances. They
I
both
was wondering if there's anything that goes deeper, or is it only the entrances that go to the other part of the deck?
well, Monkey can make a perception or investigation check if he wants to find out.
I meant like if it's obvious.
There's nothing obvious.
That's what I was asking.
I'm gonna do perception.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Aw.
Looks pretty well covered in here. Everything looks solid. Doesn't look like you can see any trapdoors or anything.
All clear?
It's empty.
God damn it! Now we're gonna go fight the big guy.
And that's all I can do, I think.
Don't get too close. He hurts.
Okay. Mr. Gibbs. One living guy left on the deck that's not
And then the
surrendered.
barbarian.
And he's looks quite upset and angry. He might need some therapy after this.
I think that's all that barbarians need.
Yeah.
What would a barbarian be if they had therapy?
A person.
Was that the barbarian's greatest weakness? I cast therapy.
So tell me
Oh,
about
no.
how you feel.
What do you mean? Oh, I have a day job. And I'm wearing a tie.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Gibbs.
I cast what is medication.
Yeah, medication.
Rage medication. Yes. I mean they've got it kind of covered, but
Yeah.
so
You could hold your action in case the other guy comes out, and so you can shoot him.
yeah, because
You wanna
they
hold your
seem to be
action?
breaking through the door. I'll just hold
Yeah.
on until they poke out.
Yeah, you can't quite get an angle on them yet,
Mhm.
Yeah.
where you're at. But yeah, absolutely.
Easy peasy.
Scaly. Mr. Micken.
I'm here, and I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Okay, I know a barbarian's immune to slashing and all that shit, but is he immune to?
Not no resistant.
Well, whatever.
Yep.
Did that pop up?
No.
Nothing popped up yet. It might be delayed.
Oh, it's meant to be tested. Okay, whatever.
Oh, doing the call lightning. Okay.
Oh God!
Well, here's the
yeah,
thing. I just don't zap the one right in front of me.
yeah, but you
Is
get
that
to keep
it?
you get to keep that up for a while. Spell save.
Yeah. I feel bad for anybody who comes out on the deck.
Exactly.
So yeah, roll the damage. And he's going to take half of it.
Oh,
Hold on.
by the way,
Creature chase 3d10. Got
never
it.
mind. I thought fairy fire was concentration. Never mind, it isn't. I still have the
Thank
firewall
you.
active.
So half that is 8.
Oh boy. What's that orc ability that lets you come back to life with 1 hit point? Because
I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
he does that. He got struck with this lightning, and his eyes roll back, and he falls to the ground. And then his chest just shakes a bit, and you just hear another scream come out of his mouth as his eyes are completely blank, still rolled back into his head, and he's just back on his
Bloodshot.
feet.
I feel like there's blood coming from his eyes.
Yeah, his ears, and nose, and mouth are all bleeding. His hair is all burnt off. His shirt's been blasted
This
off.
is
of him.
why orcs are terrifying.
He's not happy. Anything else you want to do?
Hold on.
That is terrifying.
You can't do it again using your second action.
Aww.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on
Alright.
one second. Spiritual
It's a-
weapon.
Once per turn thing.
And I had the weapon hit him.
Sure.
Have you lowered my counter?
I didn't do
It's
it.
been
last
2
turn.
rounds.
You should be on 5 now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah. He doesn't get to do that again.
He
I-
raged, he stood up really fast, and then he hits his
He
head
stood
on
up
the
and then
hammer
got
falls
bonked
over.
and he collapses.
Yeah.
Anyone else smell bacon?
He gets back up, and your spiritual hammer just whacks him from his behind, and his head spins and
Just drops
rotates at
forward.
an angle.
It should not be that angle.
Yeah, no, his neck doesn't.
Snap.
Necks don't bend that direction. It's kind of not bent. It's just shifted to the side a few more inches than is natural, and he just crumples onto the ground. Next is the
Randall.
ship.
Hold on, I was on move.
Oh, yep, move if you would like.
Actually,
You
and
can
I moved my hammer.
You can. I use the newer rules that let you move that. It basically gets its own movement and own attack, but it just acts on your turn.
And I moved my hammer just in case. This guy surrendered, but there's always a chance.
Okay,
So then I popped the hammer right there beside him, just
Right
to
there?
keep guard.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move down to
I
down
might
the
be able
steps.
to give you control over this.
Don't worry about it. Too much headache.
Yeah, no, I can't. Actually. No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, that's all you're doing? You're moving there?
I'm trying to move one step over. Actually,
Okay.
right there.
Okay. Ship's turn. They're going to continue attempting to pull one of the grappling hooks. You see them finally. They're working together now. They got two crowbars under each hook, and they pull the whole thing, and it collapses back and falls out of the hole, limp down beside the ship, and that you see them running off towards the next one.
All right.
These guys are going to. Well, they're going to actually delay their turn till after the door breaks down. So they can act. So yeah, it's going to Edel's turn now.
I'm gonna
Heal.
grab the immovable rod
Okay.
and say, "We're ready for you now,"
Heal.
and back away.
Heal
Oh,
first.
I'm gonna use my action to disengage. And opening up the door is a free action, right?
Yes.
Do that. Use my other action before I back away to attack. Does taking the removal rod count as an action or anything?
Bonus action, I'd say.
Okay, then I'm not going to do an attack. I'm gonna just disengage. The door's open now. And then I'm going to heal. Greater healing's 2d4. I mean 4d4.
44 plus 4, yeah.
Like,
11.
There you go.
15.
It's
No,
not the
11.
worst it could
sorry.
be. It's not great.
That's actually not too bad. That's more than half of the damage I took, so.
It's less than half what you could get from the potion. So
That is completely fine by me. I have a bunch of
okay,
potions, so it
this
doesn't
guy
matter.
is going to. The door's getting pretty damaged, so he gets advantage on this now. 19 and a natural 20. That
Well, the-
door.
The door's open.
Well, that explains that then. So he goes for a final
Also-
kick, not realizing the bar is gone, and the door shatters into 1,000 pieces as he steps out. Scully,
Got a clean shot.
you had your action held.
Gibbs.
Golly. Where'd he
heard-
go?
I heard coughing. He might be.
That was me.
Was he? Oh.
Gibby.
Golly.
Mr. Gibbs.
Sorry, I had the physical mute button on still. I
I've done that.
have
Turn
done that so
off.
many fucking times. I thought I was having computer issues. Anyway, but yeah, with a held action, does extra attack count as well? Because it is whenever you take the attack action.
So you didn't do anything on your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can say you delayed your turn, and that will put you at the same. It will move your initiative to here,
Hmm.
and then you can do your full turn.
I can do my full turn.
Yes.
Lovely.
But your initiative will now be 4.1, just above the.
It'll be 3.5.
Well, it would be technically before.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the,
4.18. Now I can live with that.
4.2. Oh.
Yeah. All right then. I will do a pair of shots.
Wow.
Yeah, roll me
Yeah.
those dice. The bones.
The bones.
Hope you've enjoyed your head.
And bones 1, bones 2.
Did someone just
One of
get
those
pinged?
hits. Yeah. someone got
Yeah, it was me.
one of those hits. Yeah.
The higher one, probably.
That's generally how that works.
I am This guy is very well armored,
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
full plate,
apparently.
man.
but that doesn't matter when a fucking ranger like Scully is here.
Fire in the hole.
Ah,
You actually
said-
rolled really bad for having a plus 12. Crap.
Yeah, he
That's kind of funny.
kind of shit. Whatever.
Like you only got
Uh,
8 was your highest
what?
roll.
I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better.
Okay.
Let's get damage wise.
I'm gonna do an action surge.
Well,
Uh,
no, one of those hit, so the
yeah,
damage. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Both the same, so 11. Still, action surge. I can do better.
Sound like headshot.
So,
yeah.
yeah, one of these arrows just and you find like a gap in the armor and it goes right into his shoulder and he shouts and looks over towards you.
There you go. Bastard thing. What is it? On your turn, you may take one additional action. Which means, yeah, 2 attacks. And this time we will use the bonus action for... Listen.
Zephyr strike.
Oh god.
To get advantage on 1 attack.
Oh, so you can re-roll that first one.
Nah, this is
Wait,
for
not
an
an
action
ad-
surge.
This
Oh,
is
for the action
action
surge.
surge.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, you got advantage.
Yeah. Whip.
That will hit.
Ouch.
Hard.
Question, Admiral. Could he use
got it
the
twice.
armor piercing ammo on that guy?
He's using his
Hey.
bow.
Well, I meant
Oh,
like
cool.
if he was using the rifle with armor piercing.
Oh
doing-
yeah, armor piercing would give him the I forget the plus I give to the
Why
armor
is it
piercing.
It would
17
make
gray?
it pretty much he would not miss.
Alright, another 14, and where is it? An extra 6 for that bonus action.
Why are you getting 2d8?
He action surge, which means he gets 2 more shots.
Mhm.
I understood
And
that
then
right.
he hit
Oh, you
both
got
of
you got
those.
231s. Oh wow.
Yeah. He hit both.
Yeah.
Then he gets a
Whoa.
1d8 on that.
Why is it
So
17
bonus
gray?
action.
20
Zephyr
damage.
strike.
20 damage.
That's
So-
14 plus another 6, so 20 more
Yeah.
damage.
An extra
Yeah.
20 damage on top of what I hit him with.
Good God!
Why is it gray?
31. Okay, he rolled 2 31s and he dealt 31 damage. What the
Yep.
fuck?
And it's just magical.
That is
Um,
fucking.
Yeah, you see this guy suddenly look a bit panicked, and I'm guessing you're not going to move or anything.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's his turn.
Ow.
He is going to retreat back into.
Ah,
Chicken!
3
God
arrows
damn.
and he's still running.
Time
Can I
out, time
roll
out.
to call him a chicken?
Time out.
Wait,
When
wait,
he did
time out.
fairy fire, doesn't that make him take more damage?
No,
No.
gives it advantage.
Advantage when he's in that area.
Wait,
the
he's got fairy
doesn't
fire?
work.
And because he entered that area again, he needs to make another saving throw. I
Yes.
think. Or
Ah, right.
So he left the area. He fails again. So yeah, he's going
Mhm.
again. How long does the fairy fire
Hold on.
last?
up to let me check because I don't remember.
It's not a concentration. What?
It's not, but it does have a time on it.
1 minute.
1
Yeah.
minute. I'm down to 5 or 4 on my haste.
Not bad.
Admiral.
You're on 5.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be 4 on your next turn. Let's see. Yeah, no, when they leave the area, it doesn't affect them anymore until they re-enter it.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's an area of effect. It's really good in enclosed spaces.
Or against invisible
Right.
enemies.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Yeah, when you objected, I was already looking it up to make sure.
I wasn't worried.
But yeah, all you guys can see inside here is this stuff.
And it also only works. It works on enemies, not allies, so you don't have to worry about it affecting you.
No, I know that.
So
I was
that's a
just
good
like,
thing.
wait, is he still affected? Is what I was wondering.
Yeah. He is now.
Yeah.
So it's the crew's turn. You're going to. Well, Give me a second. Is he gonna?
Can I just tell him to give up? That he's outnumbered. I'll put in a good word.
With who?
The guy who just retreated.
I'm back.
Hey, they're back.
Oh, nice.
Admiral.
Sure. Make a persuasion check or intimidation.
I'm gonna use intimidation because I have bad persuasion.
Aw.
Fucking 22.
2.
You're outnumbered.
No.
Give up, and I'll give a good word, and hopefully they'll make not put you to the rope.
You don't get a response aside from having to make a dex save throw real quick.
No.
Edol and Scaly.
Oh, that one.
Hold on.
Ooh.
God damn.
Fuck. What do I see below me, by the way?
Through there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that.
I just realized it.
You'd see maybe that.
Yeah.
What?
Let me guess. I'm prone. Oh, I do get advantage, but that doesn't matter. I rolled a 3 on the second part. Fuck.
Yeah. I'm trying to do math in my head real
You're
quick.
Am I dead? Did you just blast us with Dragonfire?
No.
Cone of
Oh,
frost?
Oh,
Cone of
no.
cold? Cone of cold?
this is bad. So you guys see a small bead of red light zip out of the door and impact the deck in front of you. And
Fireball.
giant fireball.
Ah, fuck! That's my job.
You take 40 points of damage.
I am at
44.
5 health.
40.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm at 5 health.
Okay.
I had 45 health.
Yeah, both you and that's
Oh,
20
fuck.
foot radius.
Oh.
Oop, that's not the right button. Ignore that.
Also, the deck's gonna be on fire.
Wait, so when like out straight that way? Or
It
when, like,
lights
that way?
non-flammable objects on fire, by the way. I mean, it lights flammable objects on fire, so
yeah,
the deck's on
so
fire.
the deck is on fire. Well, ship decks are usually coated in stuff to make.
I would say I'm gonna put it out on my next turn, so it doesn't matter.
flammable.
But make it on fire.
It is on fire.
I literally gonna just put it out.
The bodies around here are all vaporized. Does your spiritual weapon take damage?
Yes, spiritual weapons have health. I don't remember how much though.
Hold on, don't look.
Yeah, this guy is vaporized.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled a lot of 6s.
Pretty sure they have health. I guess maybe not.
That was a 5th level fireball.
Doesn't say anything about it.
They do in Baldur's Gate, but that.
But I don't think they do now. I think that's just a gameplay change. Yeah, they don't have health, so it didn't die. Your spiritual weapon is fine.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Um.
How? How are you doing, Scully?
Yeah, I'm doing
Scully.
alright.
I mean, fucking Scaly got that. God damn it! This is painful. How are you doing?
Down to 15.
Better than me. A little bit of blood comes up. At least I
make
don't have hair to lose.
make a perception check as well. Anybody that wants to. I'd say.
Is the ship
gives you
starting to
advantage. You
fall?
can see the whole ship.
22.
Despite your ears ringing, even with disadvantage, because I would say, Edol, you hear a hatch at the front of the ship open and close.
Somebody's just exited the front.
And then that's Boltar's turn. Mr. Revolver, welcome back.
Edel is in immense pain.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good thing he has plenty of healing things.
If you can't talk, feel free to just type what you want to do.
Yeah. Mm, okay, so what's going on right now?
Fireball just nearly killed Scaly and Edol.
yeah, I'm
every-
at 5 health.
Everybody around you is dead. There are 2 combatants inside the rear living compartment.
Where's the
on
cat? And somebody just exited the front of the ship somewhere.
Wait, there are 2 people in the living compartment. Something? What?
No,
Yeah,
in the
not-
compartment in the back.
Yeah, down here.
The rear compartment.
All right. Guess I'm going downstairs.
Okay.
Question, Admiral?
Yes.
I'll ask on my turn. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay. It's a good decision.
And then where does this go?
This would go into here.
There's a guy directly in front of you, so you don't need to actually go in there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Say when you come in there, you can
Okay.
see everything in here again.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Let's go.
You doing the beardy guy right in front of you, straight down.
Yeah.
Roll the damage.
I'm guessing he's the one who cast Fireball.
Yeah.
Edel's, while coughing up a little bit of blood, is going to shout, I'm the one who's supposed to be the wizard. To a
Yeah.
wizard, it's pretty obvious that he is not a wizard.
So you sprint down the stairs and around. You see an enemy right in front of you, and you just immediately blast him right in the chest with one of your blasts. Do you have a follow-up one?
Second Eldritch Blast.
That will also
think-
hit.
And
I
since he's
I think
in
he's in pain. Hope that hurts.
I can math. Yeah, this guy winces and he's not taking it well. He's not armored. He's in simple robes, big staff. Dwarf with a big staff that's taller than him. Looks like it wasn't made for him. Looks quite pissed off.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you want to do anything else?
No.
That's not there anymore. Okay. Desmond.
I'm gonna like walk out the door or something.
There's a guy on the front of the ship above you.
So is it
Yeah,
like
you
deck not on fire or something?
The deck
Oh
is
yeah, the deck
currently
in
on
front
fire.
of you is on fire.
Okay.
I would say in
there's the turn order.
that circle right there. Oops. Turn order's back. Don't worry about it.
It'll be fine. I'll put the fire out on my turn.
So can I
20
like
foot down or to the right.
That one. That's on fire.
Rude. Why are you doing it the bigger one?
Because he up leveled it
Fuck you.
by 2 levels.
Fuck you.
so can I
That's why I
like
don't
jump up onto the top deck?
Sure.
You're a monk.
Yeah, you don't even have to make dex check. You're good enough.
You're a fucking monk. You could do it. You're also monkey. Monkey the monk.
There'd probably be ladders there as well as the stairs, rigging and whatnot.
Darn. No, I'm gonna like. I'm gonna go here and then the magic missile somehow.
Oh,
just
magic
one.
missiles, nice.
Forgot you had that.
Roll 2 more or something. I think.
Yeah, you can use.
They just hit, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just hit. So 7, 8, 9 damage. Nice. So yeah, this guy who can't see you yet, but you know he's there. You just hear suddenly, oh fuck! What the shit?
Wait, so is that part below or above?
It's down low.
Okay.
Okay. And was there anything else you wanted to do?
I don't think so.
Okay, then it's back on to Scaly's turn. You're
All right.
you've been set on fire. Violently.
Okay, first off, hold on. Don't remember how this works. Okay, on Edel, I'm not cast. If I can find it.
By the way, you can get rid of the wall of fire.
That was concentration, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I haven't been making checks for it, so.
Okay, first off, I'm gonna use this on Edel.
Okay.
So that would be 5 times 3. So he did 15 back.
Fuck yes, thank you.
And then I
Got a
believe
third
I
of
have
your
some
health.
healing potions as well.
I'm fine. I can use on my turn.
No, I'm saying for me.
Yeah, he also took 40 damage.
Nah, he's fine. He's a lizard.
Hey, he's got all those
Used to the
scales on him.
heat.
He's cold-blooded. They like the heat. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna just completely ignore the flaking off scales and charred flesh.
Yeah. Which potions are you using?
Okay, I'm using a healing stem on me.
Okay.
Greater or regular?
I don't think. Oh, I have a fire resist potion.
That would have been
You don't need
wonderful.
We kind of need them for the Fire Island thing.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. All right, I'm just gonna use a normal healing stem.
Yep. Okay. That's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2, so that's 9.
Okay.
And then you know what? For my last action, I'm gonna do on myself. Come on, pop up. Oh, it's upcasted.
I can't
Good,
see
level
it currently. I'm
3.
filling my water bottle.
God damn, that was horrible.
You did worst possible healing on one part of it.
Ooh. So it's for all those nat 20s you got at the beginning of the fight today.
Yeah, I'm using this on myself though to heal myself somewhat.
Yep.
So that 9 and 9.
Okay.
So that's 18.
Action, bonus action.
Hold on, what's... Okay, I'm up to this.
Or channel divinity. That was you. You still have your bonus action.
Isn't Channel Divinity a bonus action, or?
I think isn't it just like a thing you can do?
Oh no. I don't play cleric.
Hold on.
I'm not a heal bot.
Let's see. Okay, now you do a short and long rest to do it again. But it doesn't specify...
We'll let Admiral decide then if it doesn't specify.
Yeah, it doesn't specify.
It doesn't specify at all. Just says you can do it.
No action then. It's free.
Yeah. You get to do
Alright.
it. Yeah, whenever you want.
And then
As-
pull out the shield, because it's about time I start using this damn thing.
Sure thing. Where
How
you,
much armor class does that give me while I have it?
let me pull up the card if I have it.
Right now.
Adamant bulwark. So I believe it was a +3 shield. It +2 with the enchantment, +1 because of the adamantine.
So,
If
okay, then
you-
that's my defense.
Yeah, if you use it as the deployable cover, attacks from the front increases your AC by 7.
Yeah, but I'm going inside.
Okay. So yeah, +3. And
Alright,
you can't
I'm
use
going
your
up to the door.
you have to use your scimitar, your sword with it.
I know. I'm going to. So I put away the hammer. I pull out the shield. I grab my scimitar. Head towards the door.
Okay.
I'm not going in there yet, though.
Okay. Yeah, you can see them.
Actually, wait. How many
Both.
actions do I have left? Just one?
None.
Oh.
Well, you have your extra attack.
Can I
so
use
it's
that
not
to stitch
it's
myself with one more stim?
no.
Damn.
It's reliant on you or having already attacked. So. Yeah. Sorry.
Hold on, what's this do? Hold on, that's something to do with an action.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You
cast.
you already used your action though, so.
It's a spell I'm trying to use.
You've already
Oh,
used
wait.
your action though.
Yeah.
No,
you
you're
already
right.
used
You're right.
your
Just
cure
let's do
wounds
my
action.
shit.
You've used up all your resources that
Yeah,
you can use.
Right.
there's nothing you can do right now.
Only
unless
thing you
want
can do is move.
Yeah, move around.
That's it.
All right, Dan.
So the crew, they move on to the next grappling hook and they're working on it. Still not much progress on the second one again. Edol's turn.
Question.
Yes.
Can I fly and fly like over here and do like a dive tackle to try to tackle him off the ship?
How
one on the
your
front.
wings last 1 minute?
They last for 10 rounds.
Yeah. So you
They're
pop them
still
out.
active. They had the
Wait.
same length as my haste potion.
Yep. So you still got 5 turns on them. Yep. Okay.
And I get 120 feet of movement. So
Sure. Make a
before I do that, I'm gonna heal first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use one of my greater healing stems real quick before that as a
On
bonus
yourself.
action.
Yeah, on yourself it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
44 plus 4.
Mother fucking
11 again.
31 health. Okay. Over half health.
Now, roll if you want to do this. You want to fly up and
I'm gonna like
arm-
pull use the force of gravity to assist me. Like
force tackle him.
yeah.
Um,
Try to
I'm
just
gonna-
literally use my momentum to take him off the ship with me.
roll a strength check on. No, he's gonna try to dodge out of the way. So dex check. So you got to beat an 18. You can either use strength or dex.
If I use dexterity, can I have advantage because of the haste?
Do you get advantage on dex checks?
It's for saving throws.
No.
You got this.
I rolled to see if he would notice you, and I was going to give you advantage if he didn't, but he got a nat 20 on noticing you. Yeah, sorry.
You didn't let me get a stealth check. What if I got a nat 20 on stealth?
If I'll let you roll. If you get a nat 20, I'll let you both roll again. Fuck,
Nope.
Nope. Can only bend
I
the rules
completely
so
whiff,
much.
and I think I take out a railing.
Yeah, you smack your shoulder into the railing. You don't take any damage, but you're like, I'm gonna say, you're off over the water over here.
I was gonna, yeah. I am looking at him like, you motherfucker. And I'm out of movement now though. But I still have one more action.
Any ranged attacks you can do? Any?
I have a short bow.
Yeah.
Can I analyze any bonus actions? I
Full
can't
chair
do that.
bonus ass. Glowy winged guy with a short bow. That will hit. Okay. It's like, ow, fuck, the hell is going on today?
Man, dude, can you just give up?
Make a persuasion check.
Or either give up or run away. I don't care. I just want this to be over with.
He
Run
has-
away to where? In the
Thi-
ocean?
This guy hasn't seen everybody else is dead yet, so it's gonna.
We
can't-
we
can't
killed
intimidate.
everybody. They're all dead.
Persuasion.
Oh, my bad.
Nope. On the upper floor.
Nope.
Just go up there, man, and see. They're all fucking dead.
Oh, I'm going up there and I'm gonna kill all your friends with the help of all my friends who are
You know
alive,
what?
happy, and healthy.
Dude, just go ahead. I'm not going to stop you if you want to climb up there.
Well,
I am going to be sore tomorrow.
it's not his turn to do so. It's Mr. Gibbs with his
Gibbs can see him, right?
crazy ass longbow. Yes, Mr. Gibbs can see him.
Also, we have a sniper.
Scully? Muted again? Fall asleep?
Scully.
He said
Hello.
something.
You're muted.
Yeah. Physical mute buttons, man. They're so good, but fuck's sake.
You need one that lights up on your desk so it's easier to see.
What you need to do is you
so
need to
good.
get an old Rock Band USB microphone and you just hold it. No mute
Alright, what
button
you
in
doing?
sight.
You can actually set that as a thing on Discord.
I know.
Push
Yeah.
to talk.
Oh, that's even worse. I'd forget
Yeah,
to hit
let's
the
move-
fucking button.
Let's move it along. What's Mr. Gibbs doing?
Well, all the combat has gone inside again.
Well,
so...
nope, there's a guy in the front of the ship.
Oh, there
That
is?
you just see
There
me
is.
whiff completely trying to dive. I tried to dive at him and tackle him off the boat, and I whiffed
yeah.
completely.
He popped out of
Roof.
the hatch.
Lovely jubbly. All right,
I
we're gonna
need
go
to
for
get
him
back
then.
on the ship before my timer runs out.
I am
you're fine.
running out of spell slots. It does not matter though; they are going to good things.
I'm going to murder.
Spell
Yeah.
slots are for combat, and you're in combat.
Spell slots to good home. Yeah. Double check this shit. Yes. Gotta mark the big guy with favored foe, which is this fun little trick. Just for that extra bit of damage. And yeah, just a couple strikes at him, I think.
Okay.
And
3 nat 20s.
here they come.
23, 22. Dewey did 21.
I think he's dead.
Maybe. My damage could still be shit.
8 and 14. I say otherwise.
Yeah, you see me hit him with a fucking short bow that does nothing, and then you just obliterate him.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you
fuck,
see him
that's max
moving
damage.
to climb up here,
Just to make
And-
sure.
Opportunity.
and the first
Oh,
bow
Stop,
goes
he's already
straight
dead.
through his arm, and the second one goes through like his hip into his liver, but the one through the arm hit an artery, and you
Ooh.
see him pinned there, and he just slowly
Man, I tried to
Bleeds
warn you.
quickly bleeds out and falls asleep
I tried to
Never-
warn you.
to wake up.
He's
Right.
dead?
Having a track ammo is so good.
Wow.
Anyway,
Yeah, mundane ammo I don't give a shit about.
mundane, who gives a shit? It's pretty much we'll figure it out.
I
when we
don't.
get
I
back.
don't want to see what you do with a rifle. I
Uh,
feel like it's
fear
gonna
me.
be so
All you're not
bad.
hear is boom.
If we
and
get a
something's
chance to get
dead.
an anti-material rifle, we're getting you it.
They exist. Well, you would know they exist. They don't know whether or not they're a thing.
Yeah.
I feel like they
Yeah.
would have one in a museum or something.
Pirate
probably.
Crew's turn.
Yeah. Just give me a ship's gun. Let's do it.
He
Your captain's dead. We
Uh,
are the captain now.
the wizard will walk out in front, and he drops his staff on the ground and surrenders.
Look
Do
at
you
him,
take
like,
prisoners?
seriously.
We've taken at least one person prisoner. The other one's been
Oh, just
incinerated.
one? Okay, well I'm gonna kill the other guy.
The crow's
No!
still unconscious.
No, don't.
Okay.
Well, for his turn, he is going to.
Is he going to surrender?
No
He's
surrender,
not. You
only
already know
death.
My reaction.
What is he gonna do? He's going to run.
How?
To where?
Where? He's
he
on a
runs
boat.
off.
Is he
to-
gonna
runs
scuttle
off
the
to
ship?
your right.
Is he gonna
Um,
try to scuttle the ship?
Probably.
What's that mean?
Blow it up.
Make it fall out of the sky?
Huh.
Okay.
All right.
Next up is Boltar.
I
You
went.
have a surrendered wizard in front of you. He'll do.
And the other guy
I-
went under and went farther in the ship.
I shoved the wizard to the side, like, get out of the way. I'm gonna go play some hide and seek with this guy, and I'm gonna go below deck and try to chase him down.
So we went to the right.
Where is he? Where is he?
Well, so as soon as you move out of range of the wizard,
I'm watching the wizard.
Well, you watching him see him pull from underneath his sleeve a dagger dripping with some kind of liquid. But he stumbles and drops the dagger.
Did he
Goddamn
just fake
idiot.
surrender?
Yes. That is a war crime. You get
Uh,
killed now.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I was merely getting rid of the rest of my weapons.
Have a roll persuasion to see how well he does that.
Well, you would
No.
you would roll insight.
Against his persuasion. I mean, deception.
You would roll insight. That's how it works.
Aw.
Uh,
Roll
you-
insight. Just
Mi-
cause.
mi- anybody that was within range can roll it. Making
But
yeah,
this
you
one, I'm
believe
gonna
him, yeah.
kill him anyway.
He's-
What?
Revolver. This guy was clearly trying to stab you in the back with some kind of crazy ass poisoned knife, possibly even cursed. Who knows?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna point blank Eldritch Blast his ass.
That's disadvantage.
Can you
Doesn't matter.
make it
My
not
flower
disadvantage
staff.
if he just holds his hand against his head?
You bonk him with your flower staff, and it just kind of flexes, and he goes, "What? What are you doing?"
I'm teaching you a lesson. No, bye bye.
There's a flower that's sprouted out of his head.
Yeah, a flower does sprout out of his forehead. That's a function of the flower staff.
Now where is
You are now marked.
Yeah, let me if you go down there, you're gonna be able to see.
Where'd the guy go? How is he so quick?
He dashed.
Where is he?
Why is it heavy armor?
Bill!
You don't know him.
The guy's fucking quick. Did he teleport? Did he drink a potion of invisibility? Does he have a scroll of power word kill?
Is he a god?
Is he the trickster god and this is all an illusion?
Again.
Is that as far as
Alright,
you're moving,
anyway.
Boltar?
I mean, I'm trying to chase him down.
Go down the stairs.
Yeah, you
I
see on the
did.
right side of the map here. You can drag yourself
No.
over there. Over here.
Over. Yeah. Okay.
There you go. It's a 3-layer map.
All right. Which direction did he go?
You don't see him with a cursory just being in the room. If you want to look for him, you can either roll a perception or investigation.
Investigate.
Yeah, I will say for now, combat is over.
Oh, then can I go through the
So that's
hatch?
what-
Well, let's still kind of do it somewhat
Yeah.
in order. Yeah, you can't. You're looking around. You don't see any sign of him, any footprints, any.
Can you get in a crate?
Hear him moving around.
I'm just gonna go right.
You're gonna go to the right over here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right.
I can reveal this whole area for now.
Wait, hold on. That's left. Oh fuck. No. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. No, I'm just gonna go left.
Let's see. I forgot to.
Where are you?
And you would see a big metal gate here, locked up tight.
Well,
Yeah,
obvious.
you don't find anything so far. Edel, you wanted to
Go
go
through
through
the
the hatch
hatch.
at the front. Okay, then you are going to come down.
Boy. Run.
Are these bad people or are these the slaves?
So yeah, you see several people of varying types, species, all wearing chains, chained to beds, chained to the wall. Some of them are unconscious, and they look very afraid when you walk in. Most of them do. Some of them are just kind of glare.
Can I hold
at
out my military insignia?
Yeah, you can identify yourself as a member of the Imperial Army.
Yeah, and say we've killed all but one of the.
Let me. I have a list of all
Pirates.
these people in here. Give me a second. I forgot to pull that up.
How long does that charm last for?
An hour?
Is that with concentration? No.
No, it's no concentration. It's just an hour.
What
Nice.
was
Charm.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I was asking about the guy on
He-
the.
so he
oh, thank you.
he failed the check. So yeah, he's charmed for an hour until someone attacks him or someone like dispels magic or anything like that. Later restoration and stuff like. Yeah, so you see to your left, two Dragonborn. No, they would be lizard men. I've decided all Dragonborn are lizard men in this world. They're dressed similar
Trying to lizardmen.
yeah, they're dressed similar to Scaly in the Dracology vestments, and one of them turns to the other and says, Den, I don't think they're with the pirates. I think they're with the military here to save us. I can see that slack," says the other one.
Technically, I'm not with the military. Oh, I work for the military, but I'm not. I'm currently working as a consultant, and the pirates attacked us, so we decided to do what is correct and get rid of the pirates.
This is good.
You're all free, basically.
Uh, the
So
others-
before I ask, did a person in armor come in here?
The big man in the human in armor with the
The
halberd.
guy who
No.
did this, and I showed them my shoulders. That's the guy smacked.
Oh, the orc that smacked your shoulder.
Yeah.
Yes, an orc came through here, and you went up those ladder that you.
Oh, was
Oh.
that the guy? I thought the guy who smacked me was the guy who
no,
just
you
ran
got
away.
smacked in the shoulder by the orc with the house.
Oh, I was confused.
And then he ran off downstairs.
So the guy who
And
just
then
disappeared,
sniped.
where'd he go? What was who's the guy who just disappeared?
The armored one.
Kent.
So I'm asking out of character.
Oh, he's the one that ran off. He when the wizard surrendered, he ran off downstairs
Okay.
recently.
Can I do detect magic to see if any of them are under like a disguise?
Sure.
Wouldn't that be more like arcane? Oh,
No,
that
like
could detect
actually
magic.
use detect magic.
Beat.
Okay.
Like I would move forward and ask
Yeah, if
them
you're
to
taking your time.
line up.
Yeah, no, you see the elf. One of the elves on the side down here on the bottom left has a faint magical aura to him, but it's not illusion magic. It looks more like natural druidic magic.
Yeah, I'll just.
Just
That's fine.
standard, very like it's intrinsic to their nature as a living being. But none of them have any magical stuff about them. In all, you see in here you have two elven diplomats. They introduce themselves as Lanas and Pharrell. A human named Kent, which I realize I've named both the first mate and this human Kent. No connection.
Oh, world.
I
Hey,
named him
that happens.
Carl with a K. The human Carl. in the corner. I wrote this whole encounter over like course of 2 weeks.
That was fine.
A mute gnome. Nobody knows his name. He seems quite crazy. 2 dwarf merchants, Cag and Dag, and someone in the far bottom right here. You see another dwarf named Albert. He is a former crew member. He explains that he refused to help the crew take slaves, so he was taken as a slave.
So you're a former pirate.
We used to be privateers under the warlord.
Well, I will
the
detain
desert
you
warlord.
for now.
Privateering ain't illegal in times of war.
Still suspicious
Wait.
that
When I as soon as they turn to full piracy, I refuse to help them do the more or less moral stuff like slave taking and murder and whatnot. I've been down here ever since.
he's still gonna detain him.
Okay. He's already detained. You have
Yeah, like he's not. He's gonna release the other people. He's gonna say, "I'm gonna hold you for now, to question you more later." And then, depending on what the information will depend on how.
see the human in the bottom
Mhm.
left corner. He's more fancily dressed. He has like gold trim on his robes and whatnot. He looks kind of regal.
Okay. I'm going to say for now that I'll like unchain all but that one guy, and ask them to wait here because we're still trying to make sure the ship is clear, and we want to keep them safe.
Anybody else doing anything?
And the hatch on
I'm
the
not trusting
floor,
the wizard.
real quick, is there anything below that hatch?
You open it up. It looks like the food storage area,
Okay.
an access point to the food storage area. It had a lock on it,
Mhm.
but it was easy enough.
I'm gonna roll just investigation to see if I notice anything
Okay.
where if like there are any signs of where that guy might have gone.
You see out through the grate a crate a dusty crate, looks like it hasn't been moved in a while, but the ground next to it isn't dust. It looks like the crate's been shifted recently.
I'm gonna go back and go over to Revolver and point it out and say, "Wait here," and go up and tell the rest of them.
Yeah, you can also open this gate here pretty easily.
I'll go up and tell the rest of them. I think I figured out where he went.
Okay. And you wanted to talk to the wizard, Scaly?
I'm not talking. I'm killing.
Oh, okay. Roll an attack, or roll me a initiative roll real quick. See if you can.
Well, it would be a surprise attack.
Yeah, you're with advantage. Roll an initiative with advantage. Yeah, you get the drop on him. Roll an attack.
Yeah, screw it.
With advantage and everything. Yeah, roll a damage. Ooh.
I'm not done.
Okay.
He's a
Yeah,
More
wizard.
casting.
You slash him in the back, and he's like, "Oh, I surrendered, you foul being."
I'm
Yeah,
assuming
yeah,
he's
you
doing this
do.
while I'm
Funny.
under the thing.
You do still have that up. That'll hit. He doesn't have very high AC as a wizard.
I'm gonna assume that I was under the deck while this is going on.
All right. Actually,
Is-
I'm gonna
is he
attack
dead?
again. Let's say I did the spell as my bonus action. I got one more attack with bonus attack.
The
You're out of combat. You can beat the shit out of him.
I say to him, "Look, you tried to backstab us with poison. I'm not trusting your ass."
Yeah, he's still alive. He's putting his hands up like, wait, please don't kill me. I surrender. I'll do anything.
Give me one reason to trust you, considering you hit me with a fireball.
I don't. Surely you're working for the military. You can't just kill captives. There's rules about this stuff.
Oh yeah, prove it.
What? You're the ones.
Show me in the book. Where is it?
Okay, fine.
Also,
Captain.
he's not in the military, so.
I'm not military.
And
I'm a
Eagle's not
mercenary.
currently on the top deck, so he doesn't even.
Okay, I'll say
He's just
fine. You're a
assuming you were
captive?
military.
I pick up his staff
Mhm.
and snap it in half.
Oh, okay. Roll a strength check.
If he doesn't get pissed about that,
You could also just toss it overboard if it doesn't work.
Yeah, roll a dex save for me.
Oh
Is it bomb?
no! I
You
think
broke
the
a
guy's
very
dead.
magical staff over your knee. You're gonna take.
Wait,
some
Fine,
if
I'm
it was you motherfucker, you just broke a magic item. You
I'm not
motherfucker.
trusting the asshole with fireball.
You could have given it to
We
me.
could have fucking
Okay,
locked him up.
Admiral,
Too late.
Admiral.
Too late.
No, it's too late. It's too late.
Damn it! What was it? Dead save.
Yeah, dex
Yeah,
save.
dex save.
It's not gonna be a lot of damage.
Oh, it won't
Uh,
kill you. It'll just
Yeah,
be.
take
20.
4 damage.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What,
so yeah,
what
you
was
snap
that
this-
staff? God damn it.
You'll never know.
Well, we might if we go take it to somebody
If
to
I was
look
in
at it.
person, you'd be seeing me rip up a sheet right now.
Oh, now you tell us. Shouldn't even
Oh,
hand
I.
it.
It's too late. You broke the fucking staff. You should ask the dwarf.
Oh,
What
this
the
is
fuck did I
what
just
you do.
break?
This is what's fun about D&D.
Did it snap in half completely or just crack
Yes.
in half?
So you bring it down over your knee and snap, and the wizard looks at you like, "Whoa," and there's suddenly a blast of magic. Just all sorts of arcane energy comes out, and it blasts you back, and you crack your head on the mast there, and the wizard is fully unconscious. He's not dead, but he is unconscious.
Uncongos. But yeah, so I guess me and Monkey would probably be under down here.
Okay.
Where was the
Look,
crate that you said?
You're standing right next to it.
Okay.
What about all
I'm
the
gonna have
money?
Monkey come over and
Hello?
help me.
Yeah, hold on. Who? Micken?
Question for later.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was fully magical, my character.
Yeah.
Would mending work on it for later?
Yeah, you can keep it. You can figure that out.
Okay, I'll do mending on it later.
I don't know. Does Monkey work on that kind of thing? I don't know.
Whether or not it will bring back the magic, mending would fix the staff. Whether or not it would fix the magic, you'll
It
have.
may need to be repowered. Like
Yeah,
I'll
you're
hold
not
on
sure.
to it and give it to a
Yeah.
secret later or somebody.
Yeah, there's wizards
Mhm.
can do some wacky shit in this world, and maybe you'll get lucky. Who knows? You're
Yeah,
not.
only-
Your
if only
magic
you had a
is
magic
more
caster in
natural
the
in
group.
nature. You don't really know much about this arcane stuff.
his is more
Yeah.
divine.
You know what? Hold on.
Well,
Yeah.
he worships ancient spirits, more druidic style.
Mm.
Damn it.
You can see it's more of a clean break. It was metallic coated with a wood interior, so it didn't shatter. But it's also not glowing anymore at the tip. There was a nice big glowy crystal at the tip. Still there, still a crystal, not glowing anymore.
Oh, good. That's probably the most expensive part.
Okay, so if I cast mending on it, would fits the whole
The
thing
the break
entirely.
the break
It'll repair the
the
break,
physi-
but
the physical material is of the right size, and it doesn't meet any of the restrictions. So if you feel there's no reason you wouldn't be able to mend it back into one piece. You're just not sure about how the magic works and what would be required to get that working again.
Okay, I'll work with someone
Okay.
else later to fix it with
Yeah.
mending.
Okay, so before Mac, so Monkey came down here. You see in here what looks like a halfling patching up another person who is also chained up.
is the halfling chained up or
No, the halfling is not chained up, but he is actively
they're
being
at the
a
doctor?
Are you
They're
two
being
pirates?
doctor. Well, one of them's chained up, so
I the man on the table starts to speak on the halfling's like, quiet down, you're too injured to talk. He's slave they've taken. I'm somewhat in between. They promised not to hurt me as long and enslave me, and they'd feed me as long as I'd be a doctor for them. I'm looking for a way off. I assume you're our new saviors, or you are just another crew who come to enslave us as well.
We would never do the second thing.
It's good to know. Excuse me, this man still needs help
Okay, good luck.
bandaging him up.
In this room.
Please help me with this crate.
Yeah, if you guys explore down here, you won't see anything else. There's just storage.
What about that guy down there?
Oh, I forgot about him. He does not exist. Don't worry about him.
I'll ignore that.
There, we saw somebody for a second, and they just went.
Yeah,
They
that's
just-
exactly what happens. You see, so you open that door, and for a split second, you see a guy rapidly scrawling on the floor a magical circle, and he's like, "You'll never catch me!" And he slams his hand down and teleports.
Bitch.
Oh, that's
How
not
much
my
damage?
problem.
Hey, at least he
Take the
teleported
blast.
instead of using something worse.
Yeah.
Admiral, how much did I take from the blast?
4.
Okay, so Monkey is gonna help me with the crate. Is it like the crate's been moved, or is the crate been opened?
It looks like the crate's been shifted to the side like a few inches.
Okay, I am going to very carefully shift it to get it moved the rest of the way. Look
You're
for a
getting
hatch.
close to the crate. You're
Oh.
reaching for the crate.
I'm gonna be careful. I go slow.
Make a dex. Make a.
Am I still under the effects of haste?
It wouldn't be a dex save because you wouldn't know it's coming.
Well, no. Like a dex save is also like a try to quickly dodge.
Roll me a sheer luck check.
Dex would be a quick dodge.
You
If-
know, but you would need to see it coming. And there's no way for you to see this coming.
Then have it roll for attack.
Yeah.
That would be more accurate if you rolled
Uh,
test as an
15 hit.
attack. No.
Yeah, so you reach out, and right as you start kneeling down, you hear crash as the appearing in front of you from invisibility is this guy, and he just tried to take your head off with his halberd, and it's embedded in a pillar next to you.
Dude, just give up. You're the last one.
Die on this ship.
Dude, if you don't give up, you're gonna die. Would you rather die?
Roll initiative again, or we can just go right back into initiative, starting on
It would be
your turn. Yeah.
okay.
up.
I'm gonna stab him in the stomach. Am I still under haste or no?
Yes. Well, no, it's been a while. Yeah, but you didn't get stunned. Yeah, I'd
Technically,
say
this
it's been-
guy's weapon is stuck.
I tried to stab him in the stomach. It did not work.
Yeah, no.
Try
I'm
again.
gonna step to here.
Okay.
I can't really give flanking, but if Monkey pins him in, would that be advantage? Because he'd be pretty much cornered. He
Yeah,
can't move.
if someone's cornered against a wall,
Yeah.
I'd say that
Oh,
counts.
I'm gonna do that so Monkey has plenty of room to just squeeze in there.
Yeah, but that would also work against you in situations. So,
I'm gonna just say to him, I'm just like, you see me have my hand up to my forehead, and he's just looking at him with his sword in his other hand, like, are you an idiot?
I'm loyal to the captain. Is
The
what I
captain's
am.
dead.
He saved my
the
life.
captain's
He's
dead.
not dead.
His corpse is pinned to the wall on the front of the ship.
Wait, what? Who's captain?
That wasn't the captain. That was Jeff. You
The
killed
captain's
Jeff.
dead.
Who's the captain?
You'll never find him.
Fucking- Mac.
Wait, was that the guy who
one-
teleported?
Yes.
I may have had a duplicate of him.
You fucking dumbass! The captain abandoned you. He teleported off the ship.
Yeah, and I'm here to kill you
So
so he can come back.
you're not going to surrender, so he has a chance to save your life.
He already saved my life once.
But he may you don't want to let him save your life again.
What?
I try to persuade him.
Sure. Roll a persuasion check. This guy seems fiercely
19.
loyal and owes a life debt.
I was telling him like maybe you could give up, and the captain will be able to reunite with him and help him make more.
They, fuck you, they'll hang me.
They won't hang you immediately. You'll have a better chance of reuniting than you will dying now.
He seems confused, but he still looks at least
Angry.
partially intent on fighting. It's gonna take more than that. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to, yeah.
That's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Monkey would probably go next, or no, Boltar would, because Boltar's down here.
You're not in. You haven't noticed this yet. Scully, you haven't come to the ship yet, have you? You're still on
Nah, I'm still over on the other ship.
the steel.
He's
Dream,
keeping
yeah.
Overwatch.
He's
That
sort of realizing,
leads
like, okay, is everything good? Are we good?
back into his turn again. If we're doing this right, he's going to swing at you again. A 16 to hit.
How many weapons does he have?
Damn it!
He just has the one halberd.
That
It's
hits.
stuck.
He
No.
pulled it. He pulled it back out.
Okay.
He's
No, it's
very
it's not
strong.
It hits.
It's gonna be 13 points of damage.
That's okay. I'm only down to 18 health.
Huge halberd just comes right and beds
Mother-
in your side.
Fucker!
Yeah. Yeah, you're talking tough, but you're not gonna live.
No,
long.
I'm not. I'm just telling you that even if you fucking kill me, there's fucking plenty of people here to kill you. It's
I'll
one
kill
against
as
many.
many as you all can.
Oh, fucking. What was your Desmond? Please just knock this fucker out.
Or take his head
Boltar,
off.
it's your turn. You can hear this fight suddenly break out
Eh.
from front of the ship.
I'll leave it to the master negotiator. To the
Okay,
pacifist. I'm
Desmond.
gonna continue exploring these rooms.
Desmond,
Like-
Edel just looked at you and said, "Please knock this motherfucker out
Okay. So one attack.
Mhm.
with advantage
Damn.
because he's cornered."
2 attack.
Damn.
Flurry of blows.
Come on, one more 7.
Lucky 7.
If it is, I'm not dying laughing.
Yeah, that hits as well. 3 hits. Nice.
Then a 4th
10
hit.
out of 10. Do it again. Nope.
Aw.
Yeah, no, that doesn't hit. Yeah, so
24.
ooh. Yeah, you come back behind this guy and whack, punch, really goddamn hard. And he his last one, he pulls up his bracer and his what's the elbow
Lightning.
armor,
Yeah.
the little circle they have on their elbow with the spike on it. He brings that up and blocks your last punch. He's like, "You're not gonna get rid of me that easy."
Man, we're just trying to knock your fucking shit out because you won't fucking surrender. You're too fucking stupid to
I'll die
realize.
before I surrender, pigs.
God, you're a fucking idiot. We're not cops. I'm
You're-
probably the closest you'll get to a cop. They're fucking adventurers. We're hunting a fucking devil. You're just getting in our way. Oh, Eagle is tired of this shit.
Scaly, what are you? You're on the
Yeah.
ship. You
The
would
Scaly
have heard
no.
it through. You're
We'll probably
standing
do that
right
great.
Yeah, you're standing right next to the grate. You would have heard it from there.
Also,
I have
the,
an idea.
The dwarf is still alive.
Yeah, he's unconscious, you said.
Unconscious.
Mm-hmm. And you probably Scaly could probably shoot through that grate.
I don't have my rifle anymore. But
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
right.
do this. I'm gonna go to here. And I flipped the second ring I have. Time to try it out.
Where'd
Wait, is the storm cloud still above?
I'm getting rid of it.
uh,
Not that ring.
what ring? I forget.
On the sword.
Oh yeah, the glitch one.
Yeah, I'm dropping through.
Oh nice. Yeah. So
On top of him?
Yes.
you
I
see
can see where he is through the grate, and I
people
try to
up-
drop on top of him.
anybody up top sees Scaly hold out his sword in front of him and shake it in a very specific way that just one ring goes. Normally it would go ding, but he shakes it, and then a few seconds later you hear ding, 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 and shoof, he just phases through the floor right on
I
top
put the
of this
shield
guy.
under me.
Yeah.
Shield first.
Roll. I'm gonna make him roll a dex save at
I feel like
disadvantage
it would be
because he's
yeah.
pinned. Yeah. He fails hard. Roll me. I'm gonna say fall damage 2d10.
Yeah, because it would make sense if we did him as much as his empowered hammer.
Oh, nice.
He is
17.
in pain.
Yeah, he suddenly out of nowhere, thud. What the hell? As
Dude,
he's
you're
pinned
fucking
underneath this
screwed.
massive shield, and he's like, "I'll never give up."
So, question: the shield's on top of him, right?
Yes, he is
I'm gonna
pinned on the
put
ground. He's
I'm gonna
prone.
put the rod of movable rod on top of the shield and click it.
No, I'm just not kill him.
You don't kill him.
It's not. It's
I'm
not,
not
your
letting
turn
you
yet.
kill him.
Why?
It's not your turn yet.
Okay, fine. You want to pin him?
It's
Yeah.
Let's pin him. I got one too.
It's
It's-
Oh, you do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a movable rod. I'm not using it on my shield while he's pinned
Okay.
under it.
Yeah.
I don't think he's getting back
That
up.
much health.
Actually, I have a dick move I can do. While he's pinned, I put it inside the back of his armor and turn it on.
Oh, that is mean.
That way he
Oh,
can't move more for shit.
He is going to
And he can't reach his fucking back with armor like that.
disadvantage with a -2. Try. Well, no, not on his turn. He's going to. It's Eagle's turn. He's not giving up yet.
Hmm.
And
Can I
technically,
put
I'm
the
on top
my
of him,
immovable
so I'm
rod
not
in
there.
his armor, but in a point like far enough down, like where he can't reach it,
Well, I put it down from the neck to his hip.
like in the mid
do it
back,
across his shoulders.
like in the mid back.
Sure. 2 of them.
Actually, no, I'll just put it against the shield.
Okay.
Dude, we're gonna leave you here till you calm yourself.
Okay. Come back here.
Put him in.
I'm gonna
timeout.
take
Rip
his
your throat out.
halberd away. Like,
I'll
pull it
peel
away
your
from
skin
him.
off. I'll feed you to dogs.
All right,
This is
Okay, he's
very
pinned.
wild, Chris.
he's pinned, right?
Yeah, he's fully pinned.
All right, I did off him then.
Restrained and everything. Yeah.
All right,
Comes back around to his turn. Yeah, I'm gonna just
Stack.
roll a couple. You guys aren't gonna. You guys are just gonna leave him.
I'm
there
just
for a
gonna
bit?
watch him.
Yeah, he's gonna.
okay. Well, you two watch him. I need
Let
to
him
check
tire
something
himself
with the
out.
prisoners.
Yeah.
Then I
If,
suggest-
there's one, I'll let you know that there's one down there that needs healing. Like he's being worked on by a doctor.
I'll do that in a minute. I
Mhm.
go in here.
He seems to have calmed down after about a minute. He can't get out. And he's still clutching his halberd, and he's just.
Oh no, I pulled that away from him
Okay. Make a strength check.
with advantage.
Yes.
You know, what, before I walked away, I tried.
Nat 20.
Oh, wow, never mind.
Yeah, he's he's like digging his fingernails into the floorboards, and he's just mad dogging you right now. Full on, unblinking eye contact, foaming mouth. He's not a barbarian, but he's still raging.
I'm gonna look at Desmond and say, "Can you knock him out, please?"
No, just let him tire himself out first.
I'd like to give him a ration.
Yeah, we are out of combat. He if you hand him something to eat, he'll put it in his mouth. He'll take it into his mouth and he'll spit it out at you.
Aw.
All right. I go in the top to the prisoners. I say,
Mhm.
"Excuse me, everyone. Was there, what was he again? A dwarf that was a part of your prisoner group?"
The dwarf in the bottom right looks
The
at
one
you.
that's unconscious. I asked them, "Was there a dwarf that was a mage that was considered a prisoner, or was it part of this crew?"
The Albert will look at you. Francis, our wizard. He's a cruel bastard. Did you kill him?
He's up top, unconscious at the moment.
Well, wait, why is she unconscious?
I broke his staff in half. I still have it. I'll fix it later.
God. Beetle just shakes his head.
Look, I was sick of the fireballs.
Beetle done dumb shit too, so he understands and he's just like, God.
I figured when I heard that explosion, he usually used that to blow up enemy ships. Crazy bastard. Is the ship still on fire?
No, I put it out with the control flames.
You specifically never said that.
Let's say I did it before I went under the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just assume that just for
I'm not gonna
safety.
be that mean. You had
Fuck
time,
you.
and it was actively on fire where you were standing.
So the dwarf says, okay, so he was
Yeah, it's a cantrip,
part of the
so.
crew.
The wizard, yeah.
All right, don't kill him.
No, Beetle will try to restrain you.
Okay, fine. I used the
There
orb
is a
while he's unconscious.
reason. There is a thing called
Did you hear me?
what? I didn't hear what you
Stop.
said.
I said, and I used the orb on him while he's restrained. While he's
sure.
unconscious.
We could just chain him up.
He can't resist it.
Yeah, so he's chained up and he's gonna stay chained up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Edel very specifically is lawful good. So
Mhm.
Yeah, but if they're trying to kill us, it's one or the other.
That's why
unarmed and unconscious, he's gonna have an issue with it.
Fair enough.
Like, he's okay with if somebody like if the guy would have not dropped his dagger, he would have been fine killing him.
Okay.
But he literally fumbled with the dagger, so he was now unarmed
I was
again.
doing that because I assumed he had other
Oh.
shit hidden.
Oh no, you're fine. Like as long as if there's a reason that they need to be for safety reasons, it's safer to kill them than try to restrain them. He would be okay with that. Like if it's at
Alright.
risk of great bodily harm.
Yeah,
But
fireball.
the guy's unconscious, so
Okay. So you guys
can I search the ship to figure out where they keep their gold?
so yeah, if you unchain the prisoners, they will help you.
I'm
because
also
Alright.
gonna
it's largely they'll explain they're trying to tell you so two of them are dwarf merchants. A
Mhm.
large portion of the gold on the ship is theirs. This ship was theirs. They've been taken.
Dang
The dwarfs will explain to you. Yeah, so we were transporting all this cargo up to Neverwinter, and when we went over what was this?
mountains.
A few months ago, it would have been 3 months earlier. They were traveling over the Dragonmere from the area of Termish towards let me show you here. So they were starting out around this area from some mines, moving
Where?
some ore, and right around here.
I can't even see the map. You didn't
I
transfer
don't
me.
see your
We're still on
ping.
boat.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not.
and
I am now on the
there we
map.
go.
Hold
I
on.
forgot I had you split still somehow. Even though you were all in the same one, you were technically in different groups.
Okay.
So they explain they had a mine down here in Termish.
What area of the map is that? Because I don't see your ping.
I did a focus point.
Middle.
I don't see it. It's fucking. Okay, I see it now.
South.
It's a
southeast
massive
of
map, so the
Valdosta,
focus ping
yes.
is hard to see.
God.
Um,
All right.
so yeah, they were heading northwest towards Neverwinter over the Dragonmere when they got attacked by pirates and the ship was taken. A new captain was installed, crew was put in, and the pirates were just growing their fleet recently. So they will thank you. I'm trying to do this quick since it's been 2.5 hours. They will thank you for saving them. I believe it was Cag, the former captain, will offer you from his gold 1,200 gold each as a reward for saving them, and choice of anything that wasn't theirs originally. there's an extra 800 gold total that was in a chest that was not theirs. Of various gems, coins, and art, some little sculptures.
Mm-hmm.
You find a staff. Looks glowy, but as soon as you pick it up, the crazy old gnome will just start eyeing you.
Can I go and say, is this yours?
He starts making noises and nodding his head furiously.
I'm gonna hand it to him.
He
Well, first I'm gonna Arcana on the staff.
okay, pull Arcana.
23.
This is a staff of dancing lights.
Okay, I'll give it to him.
Yeah, and he holds it really close, hugs it, and then taps it on the ground, and 3 little orbs just start floating around it, and he just starts staring at it. Guy is
I think he deserves it.
fully not
Yeah.
there.
He deserves to be happy.
You find a crown covered in gemstones, which Kent says is his, or Carl says.
Insight. By the way, can I insight
right.
check with what the imprisoned pirate was saying?
Sure. Roll that one first. You believe him.
Okay.
Is this
you
their
also
stuff or
believe him?
what's happening? What?
And this is for the crown. I
Well,
that's-
completely
I'm gonna do
believe
the
him.
same. Nope.
That's a really nice crown. This dude is royalty. He promises that when he gets back to his homeland, he asks you where you're from. He'll send a king's ransom to be delivered to your keep or your place of business or
Can I ask what his
wherever you
name
work.
is? For just a history check to see if I recognize his name.
Carl Gulfmere.
Sure. That is definitely somebody I recognize.
um, there's a old forest with a city near it named Gulfmere.
Okay, I just rolled a history
Yeah,
to go along with his.
Micken, that's what you remember. Desmond, you've never heard of the Gulfmere family, but there's a lot of royal families in this world. Everybody else sounds reasonable. And hey, a delayed reward is still a reward.
How much is this crown? Like, is it magical at all, or is it just fancy?
He said it's simple gold and gems. It's an heirloom. It's quite priceless, honestly.
Is it magical?
It is not magical.
It's just expensive.
It's just expensive, yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get more money than this is worth. And
Um,
I think he is the rightful owner, so I return it to him.
You also find several scroll cases.
Mm.
5 scroll cases.
Okay, those are those.
Can I find what are the scrolls?
Roll another Arcana check. You find a scroll of lightning bolt,
Ooh,
2
nice.
scrolls of fireball, a scroll of heal, not healing word, not
But heal's really good.
yes, full on heal. That's 70 hit points.
Wow.
And 1 scroll of teleport.
Can I hold on to these to see if I can bind any of these to my gauntlet,
Sure.
or
Unless
use
anybody
the
else
fireball ones to
It's
increase
not specifically
charges?
you finding this.
Okay, no,
Anybody
like
else.
I'm asking as like a can we hold on to them so I can
Transcribe
next time
them.
we are in a city to find out.
Go for
Wait a
it.
minute. Question: weren't you? Doesn't somebody in our party have the transcribe ability where? If they have it.
That's him. He can do with ritual spells, but I made it. I decided that if he can find a powerful enough wizard that he pays enough, he can have his gauntlet upgraded to be able to also cast other spells. The cost will
And
depend
the
on spell.
fireball, I want to see if that'll let me use them to add more charges.
You wouldn't need
Okay.
the scroll to do that. You would know.
Maybe
that.
it would
You've
make
been
it
rolling high
cheaper.
Arcana. It literally not how that works. You
Oh,
would know that.
Hey, I
Yes.
say to Edel, hey, if we have a teleportation scroll, turn that into a ritual spell, because we may
How
need to.
does teleport work?
Is teleport a ritual?
No, you
That-
can't make it a ritual. It's not a ritual, but
Okay, but you have.
if I can get it added to my gauntlet, then that'll be
Uh,
very good.
Careful.
Let's see. Spell instantly transport you and up to 8 willing creatures to your choice that you can see within range, or a simple object that you can see within range to a destination you select. If you target an
Mm.
object, it must be able to fit entirely inside a 10-foot cube, and it can't
No
be held or carried by an
range
unwilling creature.
limit.
The destination you choose must be known to you and must be on the same plane of existence as you. Your familiarity with the destination determines whether you arrive there successfully. The DM
Okay.
rolls a D100 and
So we have to
consult
go
the
home.
table.
Very quickly.
Okay.
when-
I think we should. I think we should hold on to that to see if we
Yeah, no shit.
can add that. That is really powerful.
That'll save us some time and
I
travel.
feel like that would literally use
unlock
up
fast travel.
use up more charges than my whole gauntlet has. But
All right.
like, what level spell is that, by the way?
7th.
Oh God, that makes
Eight,
sense why
no.
it's so powerful. She said, okay.
What
Can
else do
you
we find?
put those in the notes?
That's everything you found.
Can you put those
Who's
in the notes, by the
controlling the
way?
map and how?
Huh?
Someone's like moving my map. I don't know how.
I'm not. I don't know what you're
not.
talking about.
My map,
Uh,
my map was like randomly scrolling up and down. Even though I wasn't holding mouse.
I think your mouse is fucking up.
Weird.
That is really weird.
All right.
Can you put those scrolls in the notes or something?
yeah, I'll put those in.
And
Is that it?
you
I
were
have
saying
a-
the dwarves were the original merchants of the ship.
Yeah, they were the owners of the ship. It's a merchant guild ship.
There
ask
was that.
them.
Then there was the 2 diplomats.
Yep, the 2
Hey,
diplomats.
them.
They will. Where were they from? They were from.
Did we find all the other loot? Whatever it was.
They were druidic diplomats from the jungles of Chult. They were picked
Fancy.
up down. They were enslaved down there about a month ago. Well, they weren't down there. They were
Traveling around there.
traveling around. Yeah. They can't offer you a reward right now, but if you ever need the assistance of elven druids, and if you can find them in a city for specific reasons, they give you a medallion. That present this to any
A
entree
trusted person,
of
pretty
the
much.
druids of Chult, and they will assist you in any way they can within reason.
I I'll let them know where our ship's heading, if that is a direction that's better, in case they need to transport that direction instead of wherever this ship is going to be end up going.
Yeah. So does Monkey, the box worth 400? That's not that there's some coinage in there, but it's also a mix of gemstones and small statues
You
of
convert
deities
it.
made of gold. Easy to sell. Whether or not you get the full price for it, who knows?
I say for the most part, we just take the magic scrolls, and
The staff I gave to the crazy dwarf, because
leave him alone.
he deserves it.
Yeah. I say we
I'm
just
gonna
take the
tie up the
gold we're
the living pirates, put them on our boat, and we're gonna drop them off at our next city.
I say the one that was up there with the slaves we let go, because
I will. So I rolled insight on him.
If you ask the other dwarves, they're willing to take him on as a crew member.
Okay, if they trust him, I trust him.
Yeah, he's been there the whole time since before they were slaves, and you can see he's got a few broken bones.
Okay,
That
so
have healed badly,
he-
lots of bruises, lots of cuts. He's
I
been
trust him
Alright.
enough.
Yeah.
So he's good. I will take the other pirates though and tie them up, restrict them and everything, take them with
Mhm.
us, and we will
Okay.
turn them over. Because I guarantee there is some outstanding bounty for sky pirates.
well, the one that was the magic caster that surrendered, I have him
Mhm.
restrained.
Oh yeah, but I meant like we're
Well,
gonna
they
restrain
can't
all
let
of
us.
them.
Yeah, how many did you have?
There's a total of 3 remaining. I think 4 because the charmed guy.
Yeah.
The magic caster, the knocked out guy, the charmed guy.
What are you doing with the charmed guy?
I will ask him. Well, the person who charmed him is Revolver, so Revolver can ask him to tie himself up.
So, yeah, you guys climb up there and you see him in the corner crying.
Oh, what's wrong?
All my friends died, man. I mean,
Oh.
not all
Not
my
all
friends.
of them.
You guys are
Good
pretty
friend.
cool too, but
There's some of them left.
all my cool pirate
Yeah,
friends.
but-
Those guys were so cool. We raped and pillaged and murdered and all that. That was so fun.
yourself
But
Is
I
that
guess we
cool,
don't get to do
though?
that anymore.
I mean,
I think it's
kinda.
really cool.
Hey, you know what would be really cool if you tied yourself up? Then you can
Ooh.
hang out with them because they're also going to be tied up.
I don't know. The guy in the red coat. I trust him. If he tells me to do that, I'll do that.
Hey,
I mean, if you want to.
I don't really want to.
I think
I
you
mean, you
gotta
can just
ask.
go sit next to them.
No, I think he needs to be tied up because I think that would be better for making them all feel comfortable because they would all be in the same position.
Let's roll a luck check to see how long it's been since that spell was cast. That's a bad luck check.
It's an
Um,
hour-long spell, so
Yeah, you've been talking to the slaves. You've been
Fucking
searching through the loot.
Right
damn
there
it.
at the end.
It wears
stuff.
off mid-conversation. God damn it.
Um.
No, that's fucking. You already rolled.
Yeah. So as he's saying this, he's like, "Yeah, I think I should definitely put those chains on. That's a great idea. I trust you guys.
Okay, so I'm guessing your compulsion wore off.
Yeah, you guys charmed me and you killed the shit out of all my friends. I don't like you, but I'm just one guy with a
You'd
bow.
rather surrender. I respect
this-
you're a lot smarter than that guy, and I gestured to the guy that we pinned under the shield earlier.
Shit.
We had to pin him under a heavy shield to get him to
Um,
surrender.
Let's see.
I'm gonna hand him some of the manacles from that the slaves were wearing.
He grabs the manacles, wraps them around the fallen grappling hook, jumps off the side.
Bye.
Oh,
Fucking dumbass.
You
Isn't it
see a
lightning splatter?
sploosh down in the water. Make a perception check.
perception.
You know what? If it's his choice, I'm gonna leave him to the ocean.
You faintly hear, I know I won't avoid the hanging, but I might avoid the sharks. And the sploosh,
Sharks
and
are
then
the least of your worries.
you see it, you guys were much lower now. And you just see him swimming off into the distance.
Revolver
I
Y.
was gonna shoot him with my Eldritch Blast, but okay, I'll let him go.
He's pretty far out of
Shoot him.
range.
Let me look
Shoot
at
him
something real
anyway.
quick. Water walk.
No.
No. You have to be
Dumbass
within
Brian.
30 feet. I'm just gonna look at them and say, I think sharks are the least of his worries. I guarantee he doesn't have enough stamina to make it to shore.
Well, you guys were sailing.
How much like
Um,
shore even was there? Because like, yeah, we did like take.
I
This
feel like we were
up
pretty far because
route.
we're cutting over the ocean.
No, we're taking this up route.
Are we? Oh yeah,
you're
right.
coming from Baldur's Gate to
I know. So wait, are we over the water or are we over the land?
so your route would have actually taken you more of a curved along the coastline because of the air currents along the coast.
It makes it easier.
Yeah, it makes it go faster. So yeah, you're over water, but
I'm gonna go over to one of the
You
dwarves
can see
that own
land
the ship
where
and
you're
ask
from.
and say, "Hey, can you lower the ship? We just got a guy who jumped off."
Ah,
I could jump after him.
a pirate prisoner to take. You got it. There's a reward for those. 150 gold per, if you can prove it. Standing reward.
What about the dead ones?
Nada.
I gotta go
You would think
after
there
him.
would be
I jump.
a reward for dead or alive, but a lower reward for dead.
No.
They
Alright.
can't make a show of it. They can't say, "Hey, we're doing good."
Oh, man. That's
Uh,
fair
Yeah,
enough right there.
yeah, he's
Alright.
struggling to swim against the current. You guys lower the ship, and
I'm just crouching over by the side of the ship and say, "You sure you won't want to give up?"
oh god damn it. He looks really fucking depressed. And he just grabs onto the side of the ship and holds his hands out.
I'm gonna pull him up and just say, "Man, I will I will admit that was a ballsy move."
You're only like 120 feet up. I've fallen off the ship in higher altitudes than that. It's all about
You're alive.
angling your feet
Oh
and
yeah,
not clench. You gotta clench when you go in.
I will
otherwise,
take your word for it. I don't like that. That
Well,
sounds
what-
horrible.
Well, what happens is the water.
It goes up
there's
your
a lot
ass.
Yeah, it goes right up there. Scrambles you up on the inside. Not good.
But here, put these on.
Yeah, he puts his manacles on. And there's a small brig in the back of the. steel
I
brig.
will put in a good word for you because you're the only one here who didn't fight.
Yeah, I'm not a bad person.
You're a bad person, but maybe they'll just put you on work detail.
Was it something?
Yeah, sure.
He didn't
No.
fight by choice. He fought.
know-
He didn't fight because he
You know,
was
you're in the
persuaded not to.
military. They don't.
I'm trying to make
I-
it him. I'm trying to lie to him and make
Okay.
him not as
It's not very
depressed.
lawful or something.
Make a deception check.
We need him to at least stay alive until we turn him over.
Make a deception check. He's just like, yeah, sure, buddy, sure. I've been around long enough to know that's bullshit.
Not very lawful. Something.
Ain't a pirate they won't hang in this country.
Edel didn't want him to die of his own hands.
He didn't want to die either. That's why he knew he could survive that fall, and he
He
Figured
also
you-
probably killed more people than.
was banking on you wouldn't chase after him.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's 150 gold. I want that
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. So there's no more loot. That's all the loot. I am starving. I'm
Mhm.
gonna
Same.
call it here.
Wait. So we got the
Okay.
reward for the pirates or not?
We'll get it
Well,
when we get
later.
back to the city.
You'll get it when you get there.
Okay.
If you get them there. I mean, things might happen. That you
Don't
could
forget
make
to send the thing about the scroll.
terrible decisions or really bad rolls. Yeah, I will.
Hey, this was the last day for the trip there. Remember?
Yeah.
So we'll
get
be
this
there.
done. Oh
So-
yeah, you rolled that one luck check.
Yeah.
that-
So
got
we're gonna get there.
Right.
We're finally
So we're now
gonna
in
reach shore.
Kalasham?
You'll be
Whoa.
in Kalasham next session. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I
Alright, time for
can't
food.
fuck with us. Haha. Unless
Wait,
Cal
wait,
stands on
attention.
fire and we're not able to dock.